Kessben Sports. 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 Kessben Sports.
Akasimba adionu pepepe na nondu abo Kessben 93.3 live on Kessben television. Yema munyina chi emra midfield action. Awide munsem anopa bia de brem 2.5 hours. Dumienu na Ali Baba Dankambari abefa konwano the breaking news no atwa so ntentem ede ama yenyina. Yema munyina chi eba midfield action Tony Montana trasi awde amanoni nsem no brain 0551599933 any WhatsApp line with me the messages afaso ede abreye mama attack obi yesremo bebre ho na me yefrim za na attacks no edoso ewom dodo yesremo munyusu sabi decent language na obutuma kwasem abra o attack obi okay ko omo esa analysis omo attack obi ndia momfa munsusuma nya two person na attacks no monteso emfa emai na yenye decent sports Tony actually the man nsem no brain Tony Montana the transfer stories who do we bring or the brain or the boxing sense or the tennis and so brain na most of the Lewandowski so free buying wow okay and I did be no
once a Joe, my United, a person may put by the highest paid player. Now, a week second more fun and all day. Okay, you much as a pub on Tiasi.
Okay,
Liverpool, a person may seem Emma Musala. I'm also Sam Van Dyke.
Wow.
Nemo Monday and the bit my ye.
Okay,
pub by the end of the day.
All right,
I'm not day.
Okay, and a weekend is in a serious super chance. Okay,
Tim's not start on more launch. I'm on Velo Munu Jesus.
Okay.
And you be Juve or third kit. And it Inter the NSA. Now I have Napoli phone so dear Kakra.
Okay. Now and also no. If some Tony about one of the brain if you so a bio petition club we see me petition we see me protest. In some league na bury and protest no a tour entry the details in no and so bremo. And check rather tape will be so bad na man for Casa Kakra na say ni nyina no na entesa efa Perusha ho efa Dr. Kwamiche ho and and DPM bium
na kuka
enso di APM na nhwemu echese ankofobi na koye efa apam na omo akoye saade nti no mpanifo e saa nsem nyina ma CID fo omo suspect nkofobi nsem bebrebe na enso efa ho ya ba details no ya di bremo Tony di ebim na ko local stories
I want to know some doors. Whistle blower and the wedding kaka. Omanye protest some whistle blowers. We are no leaking information. If we na kosu on partnership team way. It be menya advantage. Say be more relegate here. Relegation. It be on whistle blowers be advantage. It be raho. Not transfers. How say Africa. Omeko camping. Na players ni be started. Omo a free local base. Also omo bad break. It be man start here.
Okay.
More on the day about what we
okay. And the CK Akono so is not under any pressure to win the AFCON. Okay. And so CK so the atu Adriano local stories maybe kwa make babe transi now the wholesome abre yenina. Imamunyina kwaba about midfield action. Kessben FM Facebook live over na o share na unyanso enya bi a hwe Tony Yengo
well award winner enya bi kwan se hwen sama ekoso nkofo close e bekọ de mame first second division league in Ashanti me fantwam last but one games ne enra ebi 18 eba so pen ultimate round of games ne enne ebi enso ebetimi ato so enra you class ne bi ebi relegation ebi so enya promotional omo enso ekọ middle league ne chance from division 2 in Ashanti and from free zone 1 Desire elusu still up ekwa shomoka mienu a Desire timu baako Adams United HMBC shomoka mienu a MBC team ante Solonko Abugas Mensa Galaxy United team ante we any games a so zone 1 Yeram enso zone 2 matches no enso etimi bass week 13 na Corinthians ene any Universal Soccer Academy airball first class ebesi aka wo dwaso any important FC Owareman etra Konongo Mines Park any Bomeman ebebo na enya Kumase Sports Academy monso any amprachum ebeshia was sipe dotiwe zone 2 games ene week 13 and enso epaso yekwa zone 3 so a enna cast young Chelsea katachie enna nema amfa Benab ekwasha makabaku a enso team anti some match no sampi na nso ebowie ba somdwema young Chelsea anhye bi Benab ehye baku a se Benab enam kwanso a enso ekwa middle league or second division in Ashanti na Jenak
intra na me drive towards airport and about na Benab for no me ti de people moto bebrebe cars see no move bana dangerous speed ni wa deba Jimmy who bass no Benab so okay maybe omako winning game bi
omko share we
okay
na
they na omo dey bano come on yes mo ko winning matches am ba won to mo bo yes mo na dangerous na very dangerous no mo ye no kwa no so no my idea congratulations Benab congratulations my idea omo good
very very good but the phone so di animu pa
wow
enra akra me home I'm former African best. I'm golden boy.
Golden, okay.
Golden by. Penny be brave.
Wow.
Team on and so. Oyini obeying in some matches. So much players pa.
Second division. All bass IFC. No, I'm serious. I'm serious.
I'm not doing. I'm more King's College. Airport on about.
Okay.
It's a honor.
No. Okay. All right.
It's a crucial game.
Momo de pa. Nemo Mr. Mo winning matches. I'm on tombo my. Mr. Mo.
Wallinti Benab Sheba Kwakasi young Chelsea team ante Jenak any Kumasi City and so airborne 1-1 Kumasi experience Pachi shown by 3 goals to 1 and a local derby name venue no and so as a bodon kwa Jachi youth policeman and Jachi United coach Sabuta near Jabo and so airborne to a boy suspended because of cast accumulation and team I'm right back. Another player Befield obo a position no ho Jachuf Isaac Bano ebefa in post na chese enye better sa na match na drunk 1 p.m. our Central Police Park and enso our doom and a Jachuf and Jachu United Tokano and enso ebetimi abaso we soccer enye fedia crowd. Yeko zone fun so River Plate any future stars na net sa match na Central Police Park in no 3 p.m. kwabra bebrese Oba back to Central Police Park because ono akochi kumoman pay feature for no ya de pa mo de mon also ended that first our south zone na enso zone 4 and River Plate any future stars match no and na no mensa enso Central Police Park as man ebebo against Kumauman ewa hinsan Adom FC any Judah ebeshia or Prempeh College School Park na fe KFC Samosa and Star Wonders so am team apo ye rap enso zone 6 and so there yebenya pro players any Mahoney yebenya Teba omo enso any reshooters na enna pro players shemensa Mahoney ete kanu bako Teba shemenu a reshooters and team anti Platini and Danielson ebo goalless na Costa HSA Samu Penny by 2 goals to 1 where any games are and so etimi cost in zone 5 and so matches a Barcelona as a cam airball I know zone 6 and matches audio cost no and zone 5 airball with the Sporting Time and airborne just a win now so etimi qualify and our Tafo Astro no Sporting Time and airborne airball offense so my any SK Fresh ebishia Bishop Sapon, Yebenya Efija Barcelona, Omo Ebesha Thunderbolt, Prof Kwam, any corners ebebo, zone 6 in the matches in Ebeba Sokama, na aya Sakem, any Cedar Village, Omo, and so Ebeshia, and no aya gamer, Ebaso zone 7, na Asakem, Esha Cedar Village, Asakem, Enya win or draw, na Omo and so Etimi Akolafa, Abamede League, no, Subrioyas, Ebesha, Edra Pampa. Royal Kumapem and no soccer for source ebeshia into any matches and no enso ebetimi about na de baso e was sentiment mo second division league no we and
how many matches
say last but one and a born in no e be so born ne na ka last round of games in between the bebo FA Cup no into and
the last
last round of last but one
okay the last one
into those aka obi last round of games you na free ho but be ma qualify ebon 3 points away no more ba media league
okay
Samson Future Stars as the came nyina no omo ebe media league no
yango
while we see age na nya hwensama ekro so onko for ekro so entiama atie for na fa kwa ba bia me ka say we are live on Facebook Kessben FM on Facebook YouTube we are back we are live on YouTube and no Kessben TV on YouTube ko so a obetimi I enjoy show no come of course 92.9 Accra Kessben 93.3 Kessben Kumasi yes shaman no nsam na se FM Fitness na fe Dominic team ono champion US Open no or ba be defend the name of enra this statement eba say enam the surgery no pra ne rest inti enya ade asa tournament no ono enso ebetimi aba also so sad na enya US Open kono be mission the entire 2021 season no ono on team maintenance bia we and our some free Dominic team aso ye enso eba Mani Park weekend we ono enso Saturday night ade Sunday match Ghana time no enso and Ugas ebeko na ni trainer Daniel Freddy Roach wa my revelation be say oh party a Mani Park your person lipa ba ko ansa ne goals benya hange a wenya hange because lose so Mani Park no wa dwene ho ntia be sanse hwan ana say Floyd Mayweather Jr. ono eno obi a Mani Park what targeting a pass after this bout no ono enso ebehwe so no enso ebetini no enso etimi akọ enche bia na Paralympic Games no so etimi abaso our Japan and Che and Olympic Games langasa etimi eba asafe and Paralympics no ede no ebetimi akoso na COVID-19 no afen and enye positive case oh we some 4 days to go afen and enye case back ni bakoye athletes wetimi attest positive say dey or isolation after that no be settlement no so ebetimi apateki yakwaso kan so dia Robert Lewandowski na oya striker Emma Bramini komonso eboboko no enhwemo afre Germany airban se waka se opening challenge we breaking oka e de che Bramini for say I'm so sorry the Dronto Afro Tigari on beso na kan biem e de ma Bramini komonto no na ono enso entim enko clap for fry yerhwemu eche say between a Man City and after Tottenham Hotspur omo mienu team sa omo enso team actual interested omo enso pe striker ne di Eddie Robert Lewandowski walienko Juve omo enso aso ye enchinesri ano enso sha se Juventus omo apa omo take kit ontuma yentie na yenhwe kakra.
If you want to feel the passion behind this jersey, here's what I learned so far. Blue and yellow stand for the city, but you know we have no limits. You can find us everywhere. And only by looking at our past, we are free to reinvent our future. What we do on and off the pitch has an impact on everything around us. Like a remix, we combine all the influences with the present to create something new. It's how we play and the way we progress. We live ahead. So find the inspiration to be a part of what's next. And join us. Because we won't stop and we won't give up. We keep pushing ourselves always forward. And we never stand still.
We acquire Juventus Epa or what test kits on 20 just in a year. Yellow white black nafe other colors and so dominate here more of Inter Milan enso third kita enso the eba bont na Serie A na start weekend na Juventus na alonche JC Napoli for edomo 3 judges na ba bont yehwe kwan a fa so outdoor jerseys no e Kessben television so
Coraggio, gentilezza, giustizia. Coraggio, gentilezza, rispetto, sincerità, onore, lealtà. 7 sono le virtù del guerriero e noi siamo pronti per celebrarle tutte. Questa è la nostra maglia. Questa è la nostra seconda pelle. Questi sono i nostri colori. Vestiti come noi.
Napoli, our first, second, and third jersey and so a team appointment video no who the legend to the late Diego Armando Maradona or your former player Emma Napoli Armando Maradona and you know our Kessben television so and on in the video hakra and so a 71st jersey in a room, second jersey a woman after third jersey in a woman a EA7 kit no more team designer Giorgio Armani for the above say Napoli for jersey some and so a team Asher and no Simon Kea or your excellent player Becca Euros the team cross no Denmark on an captain game na air cross my first match and a Christian Eriksen coach here mono will play huge role Emma Christian Eriksen on no 8 team survive so be a bona but so no dear or the also team onye hero bia enti na djuma e no ye na as a player so yonko ekosa situation na omo betimi aboa na so atimi abon ntinya se bi obi ama ne fan so hero no so no de nya de a ono enso egia to me na Europa Conference League ni e Barcelona Tottenham omo enso e bo away Emma Jose so or Kotek on the thousands for Jose sa match on the thousands for Wakobono a Champions League to me any bre pana Roma for no enso e de echo Real say plus na ga so mo hwani mu say a Galacticos san betim aba na ye hwemu cha say Mbappe any player oba ni mate no ebetim our come near pension no twen one more Galactico na player na mo hwena nim Kylian Mbappe Loton so be free Paris Saint-Germain and so etimi aba Antoine Griezmann says so about 100 games am Barca so the target and say obetimi abo another 100 games bim and so etimi am Barca so club no Paul Billy Poba no contract no next year na eno enso ewu aka only a year man at the 4 man offer na £400,000 a week not just obeche more than the year age 375 new boy Jadon Sancho age 300 to Popa dia ma offer no £400,000 yen tempo no se Popa onye willing say obetimi a renew contract to pesewu na ono soko as free agent Mo Salah Liverpool for and they didn't come the contract no a week oje 200,000 Van Dijk age 230 somebody be beka ho amano sabe the highest paid player in the history of Liverpool muntu assess kana ano enso edian say the Salah betimi abaye sa record no say a week on any player obeji sika kese pa e Liverpool for enso asua what do na
okay yem fancy ya Kwame Mickey atransi e de aboafo no nsensem kakra e Brian Tony Montana yembre no offer dodo no a na nso bende because of second division matches ahodo a ebeba so ene na ebinum edinkan a qualify already ana unu akola no
Tony akola
uswa
ohoi
woni no hane ni
oh so when you in chairman say musa anamba
uswa ummenim de uswa
we o kan sa de Matias menim de musa
na popo ni chenza
on try de bi bi hia on
no na wo ye ne sa na me sa na me yo
na do de Tony man dai
wo do ti kwa no su
wo ye de chenza wo de ko force be credit e chenza
di uti a pe de adi kwi ene nyame hey masa na ka mistake e kokobon no
na no apai
na ke emergency ya people o ti we ka obi a be pai
Cedrico ni braba o siota General
Yonko
I like your baby no
baby
your baby is shining
carry on carry on
I don't baby do
carry on
I like your baby
Coco
we say we call Jano and what we bibia be upaya fi
Yonko
upaya fi
mintimi na fi
oh you what's the fee
mintimi David
kasa mintimi coffee thank you
Yonko
Promacedo I'm the cowbell product na ba cowbell product na de pa a milk and a beverage una cowbell milk a ede and una cowbell gold this one ede pa compare cowbell gold bi na penny milk ni bi and be ma one no ebe so special a day amount. Charismatic Ventures, Omonamidi Zahara Man Capsule Saba, a food supplement, a sasso boama bema, utimi boy Jumaye, Bema de Opeso boy Jumaya, a Zahara Man Capsules, and a Zahara G Capsules, and then a mixture a wojasso, the yan say Ubetimi Enyabi, when ye be no more, a beboa ye papa nititu, will be a rassi so good bema, will be a cratoto bema, will be a new base yama crabawase, will babesia was there be discharge. Here, so be you. Charismatic Ventures, wo me drum de abedwa so aye friend Zahara mixture and G capsules no na solve sa problem no e de amount Amalina Children's Haven aye bia ton aye ntade for enkola open tade for enkola dia Amalina and our so-called open feeding bottles and na super seat open mattress niema pe edema bane de Amalina and akwa won sabeti makabia wadum ye ben rere police station no ye dua herbal center de ye dua herbal Mr. Bedjaso etwiti malaria fever etwiti obi a wonu matwa ntimi ndidi obi a body pains how there ye dua herbal Mr. and wasabonum Patrick Natural Health wa me the Patrick man capsules Rabedjaso PM capsules no eboma bema tibi bo adwuma ye ana me PV capsules ne so ba PV capsules roba tibinom bema unsu timinum se opese blood circulate ya na watimi anum bi ebetimi aboa ye papa Jenico orange juice vitamin C kwa ene wom covid time here abaso num drink beer o consider the vitamins awudo ewom the vitamins awudo wom no eno ne Jenico orange juice no pebito na konom na betimi aboa wo party na wo ye no eye na wo ye no funua na wo ye no ene senhyemu bia wo ye bia no fa Jenico for orange juice ne bi kwa kwase Adomko original hand sanitizer eye papa wonya Adomko original hand sanitizer ene betimi boma any virus bia be akowole wom edoso over 70% asansu kum germs 99.9% enunti eye papa dependable herbal woman omede eye adomalakyo mesana bejaso body weakness malaria and then ebre eno so benye bianom anase uyobi omejaso ate anase obi wenuma 20 mindidi adom natural tonic ene wasonom ye de adom G capsules and in the mixture bar STD beer betu ase de ma adum complex ebo amani hu ade ye and adum ko ointment bebo ebetutu koko na se e de ama hom enso timato Suzy Herbal Center woman me sebi men capsules na ba ebo ama be ma tima junso ye ojonso na junso amoja wom no ojonso na be ma mu ya no eye sebi men capsules sebi women capsules ebo dwaso waba besia waso benita eye sebi women capsules Sibi soap enso ewo ho pedicure anase manicure ena wo ya sibi soap ena wo so uyusi Ronaldo Virginia na Daromentina na peye beko Facebook
na ya chadie Tantem ya hwede de che ene anopeye monhwe Kessben television so mo amo ewo Facebook fine phone ena ewo we fine phone na we picture of the day Ketsi Ronaldo Virginia USA Odaruma ene decide babeche 30 seconds pepe me the winner no edin ebeba Facebook ena ye pesa di banjo man kase WhatsApp o misi Facebook o mo Facebook enche ye beba WhatsApp so kwame enche
next week ebe ko WhatsApp
ya o Facebook ache
next week when the one be you ho
me you here na. Good morning, alhamdulillah. I'm very disappointed in our Black Stars coach Sike Akono for not calling Danlad Ibrahim because he's under 20 African Cup winner. I'm very happy if Andy Kem can talk about it. Love you all, guys. Ibra, with Asanko Petrosol. And so, Abre, and Anope, Munya Butremayen. Wait, I say, I want to know the reason why Manaf was excluded from the list. I heard it wasn't based on performer but his age. Can any of your crew clarify that for us? Sami Tuga, Adanse Ayokwa, Ayokwa, I want to do a free Brian. Mamenko Opare George, watching you live from Boaké, Côte d'Ivoire. You guys are doing a fantastic job. I really enjoy your program. Keep it up. Greetings to you all. Côte d'Ivoire, Boaké, and we Opare George, and so do we a free Brian. My main show we I'm saying Medinka Ediway Abremo. How many times I'll say the Eba? The Black Stars have no excuse than winning the AFCON for the first time in many years because we have the best of players that can win as a trophy. Operation Fair Selection, young goat. Amasaman Vanguard Estate. When I also do a Brian. Okay, Escobar. Greetings to you, Sergio. We say, okay. I'm saying we are complete. Kwamiki, why ena a winning here? Lord, I say to two, with the free buonim. Joe, please tell the board chairman and the CEO, as well as the board members of Asante Kotoko, to stop fighting and make good recruitment for the team. Lord of 82 the no. Come also want to win it.
Then no be intimate winning.
Oh,
but Mirao.
Why?
Oh.
Why?
Mr. Albert Agbovi.
Oh, okay,
Referees committee chairman.
Wow, Papa.
Me Papa. Ti William Agbovi. I know FIFA referee Papa. Ti enedie. Tony de Bayanams. Me die latter day saint for Monkaino.
I don't think so. Ronaldo Sikasa.
No.
Okay.
Nansiana Musa mobile money na ba Musa Tony. Ti ababe brio and sign.
Please tell Awa Muhammad I didn't say anything yesterday. My sister is here, still waiting for Awa to say something, or I should send him her number and pictures. We all like Awa so much, so we'll help him get married so that he can focus on the work for us. Barros, and the way our brain. And for me, say, Obia, who you there? I didn't go past and he came.
Well, Romelu Lukaku afa jesi number 9 after Tammy Abraham Cohen na Uremo England they are talking about the KJC for Chelsea, that is the number 9 in recent times. Now I believe we say Romelu Lukaku be join the Torres, Falcao and other strikers or mobile Chelsea the 90s momentum, you know, and also be changing the face of the number 9 for Chelsea. And there are several teams. A lot I believe we say more the KGC after certain legends but after those legends no players now mobile in Abre be ras na kakra na hwe their KGC number and their players are more be be share and any moment me and Liverpool so on there Manchester United iconic number 7 GC after Ronaldo players on mabano e dey no motim dia ye nti say you go back on and surprisingly in the last minute Yatese Robert Lewandowski so on person bet na Bayern Munich bio and I expect some penny for 100 million euros obedim fia dua samiensa on Saturday e be room ni ahwe why Robert Lewandowski episode free 80 my friend Bayern Munich no ko ba fufuro e kokosina kan.
Oh, okay. Maridata
General and American Arsenal was a no amoto Aaron Ramsdale, another goalkeeper for £30 million. I think say Oman can answer say they have another priority as some more young Wojma. And Chelsea, after the emergence of Chalobah, I think say Kunde deal should be put off at this point. Hosmeka wants some kakra. And of course Inter Milan, Lucy Lukaku and Hakimi, no munya close to 170 million. No. General, the inclusion, no, I don't think they can work as those players are more exited and Okoba. Okay. Meka also has some kakra.
All right. And the express you want to have Katawani.
When you make
us over her first day, and I'll visit Katawani. And then also for me.
Yeah.
Because if you that's over the Western Space, and I'm a Katawani and I'll be Trebi. I said what my face me. And I will choose you the first option.
Then on what you fully. If you saw your combination,
I'll be on the fryer. We are Trebi, that's I see when you go.
So, a channel let me pay a channel button.
Well, could try out to Papa so I can first day that was all right.
So, any photochromic, but I'm saying dark.
Aye, dark. Our.
Sergio, Oko South Africa, Orlando Paris, Omukucha resign, Joseph Zimboa. Omu former player Biakasa say African teams have to take a look at various coaches here for Mufria Bucheba. Osi Onumni Germany, no a photographer, but he ended up being the coach of Orlando Paris. He left off after Omu loss against Moroka Swallows during the MTN top it I course last weekend. And Sergio, Egypt, Nadia Lali say referees so Omu college say 7 matches aka 7 games aka within the league nadia. It's 4 matches here rather 4 matches. Almost say it's almost here foreign referees so medium. Then and yes, Adia Zamaleka open a 4-point gap. So Sergio Ukoba.
Okay.
PSG so omu wage bill na bloated so they notice all of some of the guys. Julian Draxler and Le Parisien reported said Julian Draxler the likes of Rafinha Alcantara and the likes will be looking to be offloaded. Say be more opportunity. I'm on my home wage bill so.
Okay.
So cover.
All right.
Say you more complain kaka. Awa de me nam ko visual mani nyo.
Ade.
Se onim se minu akoma no. E na wo de asema to mani. Me ne wako akohwen adniama minu. At least my response umpa ka chem ze umpe. In me two specs aka kire me.
Ba wo shoku mi o. So utimi so a answer dey e krum. Oba bi ko kire no so ye virgin.
Now I was when you scored by why you say.
Onye
was there.
Na ne san ko beka me ka say nko ko beka kire.
Wo so ye ka say ye do ko kire oba.
Cause when you ready so why yawa.
Ka so ka chem say bi onye ready. Na ne me ko ye.
Na the girls more pressure.
Madam for FT to ahin. Na nkomo ne ko so na no ka chem.
Ipo be person bo abo ye.
Rabano ne no ha no first of all ye Muslim. Secondly,
virgin
Rabano e ka say aden na mo ka say virgin for you kruma e donso.
Okono ka ho.
Ono kra ka ho. Tewe no mo frame ka kire me. Na me say ne awa me enko.
Me enko na onko yo.
Na wa so ko ye.
Onu dirty. Any abre why ready.
Ya kwa mo akohwa de nyina ewi. Na bibisa say ye ope. Untumi nyia no. Ebepem ne.
Free.
Anopa say o ma frame. Ti mumwa me na awa mami.
Awa be so ye be say ko fa commercial. Ndi anu na en fan ko fa.
Omo ma me trendy rough.
Enye no wasam ye ka. Oba no do ko e no pa na ompe.
Me didn't call say me so ni bag na ne laptop ya kwa.
Ndi hu oba na o ye Muslim no ne kire no pa ara za ompe.
Say you no comment.
No comment. Akwa no po. Go by no so kazo. O no comment. And na so ba ko frusro ha ba the office so. And be kasai. Say on so qualify. I was all dream.
Oh na nyama kasai.
Nyama kasai. It is here come on.
Yo. Do just na me da
yes. Fawaz. Okay. From UK. This is original.
So me took an amdem passport.
Nice one.
And it's kadi kram nam da ship. What does it? Alaji Guza Bafa was Guza Medanasi. Also original. Medanasi. Do from London.
Okay. I also check.
Sir.
This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Morning, Sergio. Your show is live and clear from at Mungwa, Accra. Okay. When is the Champions League draw coming on? Midfield action. Keep the fire burning. Nana Keys, Cisse, Unaudi Way, Abanana Osaka, or credit no Majidis Osaka, Lawyer Dumako, Eddie credit no Abro, check it. Good morning, sir. I'm listening to you live from Central Police Station. I feel like I've not eaten if I don't listen to Kessben Sports, all because of your professionalism. Chairman Olisi Esunediwe Abreye. Okay. BM.
Jura. Now we can Dean Smith the opportunity Aston Villa Diamond say on try so balancing the squad no with the absence of Jack Grealish. And yeah, Grealish and did balance Aston Villa. But now to put a great Ted Momo huge last season and the enemy Virgil van Dijk so a master downton proud to in the exit. And the Liverpool try say Sika omunya free Coutinho £142 million from that deal to Barcelona no omo de become market balance your squad because at that time can't Liverpool goal poster Minole and na edem come defense Mama Sako. These were not players who made me do the championship if also competing with Akesifona then catch Chelsea but at this point Sika Aston Villa from the Jack Grealish deal no omo market and I've said it earlier say the definition of success on the transfer market no Sika na the application of that Sika on that same transfer market a bit defined as a way why in success. And so at this point, Danny Ings back to Aston Villa, Babi Sinaka and £30 million and this is now remember the days of Benteke and Balotelli at Liverpool. There are certain clubs that strikers being to be more you think of their quality and the quantity of goals are general and drew the expectation of the fans. And so Benteke struggle so much Liverpool, but come back to Aston Villa. Any those clubs that won't form not performing so good. So I feel say Danny Ings better a Jumano at the Aston Villa for irrespective of the fact or struggle with Liverpool. They've also gotten Mikel Damsgaard. This is a youngster general Alba and £30 million and it's a car almost also at your Leon Bay a official 30 Axel Tuanzebe a loan from Manchester United. And at this point, almost also Ali Mustral, so another player, and Emiliano Buendia. These are all players are middle table bracketed. And I feel say Aston Villa club brought these players, so they have the quality. So make me the extra addition yaba. And I can't a team one a part of those clubs are foreign ownership West Adams, only the Milwaukee Bucks or United States. And Nassef Saris, the Egyptian or a billionaire whisker. He has the money. How to pump the money into the deals the players in the Bebano. And then I say because they are not so much convinced the fate of the club. This is a club always all the lower bottom or tries to fight it and no about and at this point getting £100 million from Manchester City so want me and also a reinvestment into squad no. I feel say fans don't trim out on the exit of Jack Grealish, their main asset team. At this point may switch it to Chelsea no share Lukaku what he brings on board because this is a team now about 3 or 4 strikers if Semenya corrector Tammy Abraham, Olivier Giroud, Timo Werner, these were players and sometimes more Kai Havertz even number 9 but you looking at those profiles and I keep saying they are a bit different from Lukaku profile or the Chelsea. Lukaku will give you a solid system in a 4-2-3-1 where all 7 as the focal head. Chelsea you want team to rely on out and out strikers. We are talking about Jimmy Floyd Hasselbeck, we are talking about Didier Drogba. These are all players that could Johnson more or me out and out go on Shankwan or young and this is an icing on the cake like Lukaku Muhiana said those talent quality or more on betting about no media goals. So we are talking about Timo Werner on the left, ZH, I'll put him on the right. Now the mount of have his edge at 10. Just behind Lukaku are only the line. Jorginho Kante about double pivot, Chilwell James about flanker Silva and Rudiger. But we shouldn't forget this is a team or more the tactical flexibility. Always they can switch between systems. And so Lukaku Bano a bit me about Tuchel to switch between the 3-4-3 and the 3-5-2 where you have Timo Werner and Lukaku line Tony Mumboy ni analyze sentence Lukaku the on board on the screen not Chelsea for fans and understand say this was Lukaku at Manchester United the kind of chances are not about the touching in front of the goal post not to maintain balance no bobo no e to actually baby even if what take goalkeeper out Lukaku has changed. Now look onto your screen. This is a 3-4-3 with James and Chilwell flanking Jorginho in the county up front no Babenya Mount and then Timo Werner on the left, Lukaku leading the line. And we are looking at Lukaku in 2 different parameters. One, and the understanding of the game, how he drives the team forward. The energy, how team the drive team no corner. General, we are also saying Timo Werner one particular striker to but how to maintain the accuracy, especially what do go post in him because we exert a lot of energy and wow, Maonya quite precise. But Lukaku has re-energized in the game, Omari modifying or Serie A. This
this is a league for defenders, but Lukaku akwa Jinidin, and I feel say the profile now has been increased and improved. And Obaba watch Chelsea, waiting to hold it down the ball until send your opponents and Obaba joining. And on yet much discomfort, so Obo to be alongside in a 4-4-2, where much comfortable because of ball with Lautaro Martinez just season and Odi Timone Tonencha. Look at Lukaku from the deep midfield or drive the whole team and or hold it on to find space out of driving this ball at the back of the net. And general, let's understand something. This is explosion, balance, mobility, and this is what Lukaku brings on board. Lukaku Chelsea previously, and I will say who Lukaku say the differences are that was also modifying the game, no, to the striker. He is not up to Suarez level, no, on Drew Aguero level, no, on Drew Lewandowski level, no. But Lukaku is getting to that stage where any chance out of the box in general of money dangerous. Or I one-footed, but the other day the can want to say, so small be a man a Jumana and Naiba, or the Bay Jum be the Nami general Mefano. And Lukaku is left-footed, dominant on Pesobe used to right, but the quantum of goals he provides, the chances he creates ever since moving into the Serie A, I feel so will grow over the game. The other thing I'll share any positioning. One, positioning defines the striker and intelligence and any understanding of the teammates, any position. And now look at Lukaku. Anytime behind the box, of finding who at the right spot and at the right position. Not try to sell the ball, but to at the back of the net. On we see chances and balance equity, the chances of saying any do about to go. The conversion rate has really been improved. Our Serie A. Even though no one about a new one, man, we've been on a check the chances, like I said earlier. But general, the chances are Lukaku are converting. If say kind of days now they buy EPL but I think his game has really grown. Wow. Chelsea.
Chelsea using this force to buy Lukaku, they should have used it on Haaland, considering their ages. Bad deal for Chelsea. Derry, the way from bad deal for Chelsea. No, there is a bad deal.
No, a bad deal. I will forget adaptation.
Was the move use this Kawi? Akoto Lukaku.
Haaland doesn't know the EPL. He doesn't know anything about the EPL, but Lukaku knows the EPL. This is adaptation. This is integration. How do you integrate a new striker into a new league, a new country? We are talking about Haaland.
Kessben Sports. Kessben Sports. Kessben Sports. Kessben Sports. Kessben Sports.
Another guy is on your show. Please don't stop it. Remember, we love what you're doing. Ko Badu Abuaso Usunadi we Ebreye. We should say Majesty Mpasaso. Greetings to Nana Ampofuchumesi Mpasaso Hene. Good morning, Joe, and your knowledgeable crew. Is Kumasi Santiago still at post? Management still at post? I don't remember the last time they reacted on bad issues concerning Asante Kotoko. They said nothing about the leaked audio, but rather issued a statement on Asante Kotoko's CEO's 1 year in office. I don't know if the board chairman and those names mentioned in the audio are they not part of Asante Kotoko family, or the management led by the CEO with the support of Evelyn Isiansare want to tarnish the image of the board chairman? If not so, why are they mute on the audio? Majesty Mpasaso. And he came. Namisha same free way.
Okay. You know, Romelu Lukaku are making a record move to the Stamford Bridge after several years. Wakone Naman was back for the first time in 10 years. And now, you can't say Lukaku ever for the number 18 GC for a Chelsea. But in the last minute,
see only 10 years or
yes. In the last minute, in the last minute, Enna and Krabane say Tammy Abraham STK and moved to AS Romano. Number 9 GC no Edaho into Romelu Lukaku ne also for that particular GC.
Room.
Nansema nipa bibi can say the number 9 GC is a KGC. And so Joe Macau has said, okay, teams ni bebreba oko Arsenal until Lacazette ba be sisa niam mu no na 9 days no players be fire no in recent times no mu nyina na emfa until we had the likes of Dabu Suka after the exceptional performance in the 1998 World Cup no be any so rom no the Nkabefa the likes of Paul Mason, Lucas Perez, Park Chu-young and a lot of players.
Lacazette na fa no.
Yes sir. At least for comparatively. The likes of Eduardo Munina, Jose Antonio Reyes, Sergio Amfa. But Lacazette abesisa niam kakra. Now come Manchester United after Cristiano Ronaldo age hakono. Na 7 days ni very iconic for Manchester United. But 5 players on before 7 days after Ronaldo ne biamfa. Inti Antonio Valencia, Fabian Angel Di Maria, Memphis Depay, Alexis Sanchez and Michael Owen. 5 players on before 7 days after Ronaldo no said you nina Diego and ya say 5. Now you go to a place like Liverpool. Now Chef Fernando Torres after Alonso Ja 9 days in Liverpool no. Ofobi said I go Aspas, Andy Carroll, Benteke, Ofobi said Jibril Cesar said you all these players number 9 shirt now they say 5. Roberto Firmino at the Champions League, but after the Champions League in a performance no at for Liverpool and even in the national team. Inti all these teams are maybe Boston said you on Jesse numbers are in recent times and now they say players ne fa ekoyi.
To come and say
said you to me.
It was
Manchester United from Doma Sound.
Said you so about Chelsea. So about Chelsea.
Meet you.
And that is no intimidation.
No, meet you. I'm for
so about Chelsea. Omuko fa Hernán Crespo from Lazio. I didn't buy. Send Comra no Messi and Yemum Famom no. Or buy an amfa. T Crespo dia na ntimi anye.
And my trip mo Jojo.
Omuko fa Khalid Boularus. I didn't buy or buy an amfa. Omkofa Matija Kessben buy or buy an amfa. Omkofa Fernando Torres buy or buy an amfa. Omkofa Baru Murata buy or buy an amfa. Omkofa Gonzalo Pipita Higuain. So all these players with the number 9 shirt. And now there's a 5. Omkofa Steve Sidwell from Aston Villa.
7.
Amfa. Number 9 just need for all these players at Chelsea. And now there's a 5. But the fact of the matter is that I would say once Franco only didn't mean Franco Di Santo or didn't mean but Fred Munina open all the fact of the matter is that Tammy Abraham was saying 9 days no actually obey a bench but last season he was the top scorer for Chelsea and he said yo Romelu Lukaku Tammy Abraham the top scorer in Chelsea and so Ejano Kwasa Nkonkusia can farmer AS Roma Romelu Lukaku never a lot of expectations and so we season never sash and a pandits and some omuka ebebriba or master omuka and say omo teams omo tip for the EPL. Chelsea na do na tip almost this season. Say oh petit one beat me at the Premier League na Chelsea and omuka the influence and the quality Romelu Lukaku Edebeka team a bit me drive omo to the championship no and say do yakase Chelsea enya a striker or a type of a Lukaku type very strong and good in area duels at Abuomo. Inti akadi Didier Drogba and Yaka Diego Costa cast in that particular mode and he actually Romelu Lukaku beba. But again, he has the case number 9 and said he need to prove everybody wrong. And the baby he belongs to the elite and one of the best strikers in the game today, proving for the Belgium national team and proving in the Italian Serie A. Into Obi Oshe, the Romelu Lukaku at the best starting the game this season. So Osha says Osha said Obi Abe expect a lot from me and pay the price tag. What do you expect from Romelu Lukaku? Goals, any idea Chelsea here from him? You don't have to why okay.
Man, okay. Omo share na manani na who the make it. In the episode Lukaku.
Tell me your top scorer.
Intino sign a walk.
Man defend.
So you say, what's the mechanism?
Number no M1.
I'm giving an analysis of players who have worn the Chelsea number 9 jersey.
I'm Famon.
Yes. Interested or no in fact.
Okay.
And that's
an probability. Arsenal
80 mum the 80 the dozen. Send it okay.
Over there 5. Then over there 5.
Crespo, Khalid Belarus.
The one goes away analysis.
Khalid Belarus on 9.
Obesha 9.
But you can say they disagree.
You can't just number no. You can't go.
You are talking about.
You see just number no.
Any position.
And the game I can't pick back with.
Into 8.
Yonko.
Okay.
Now come for Arsenal, Liverpool, 9-4, no bad. Now we conclude you would have something.
Okay.
Conclusion is
conclusions are here.
But you don't know conclude.
Said you, Master no Madman was born. Me say the last person on share Chelsea number 9 this no. He was the top scorer for Chelsea. In as much as
no,
you're Jana Kwan was America. I'm talking about numbers here. Your players on my performances in Abbey. Set time I remember focus on Monterobino. No answer.
Into who conclude to say?
They may conclude in the same.
No, they say Lukaku.
No, said you need to prove the cynics and the skeptics wrong.
All right.
And said, ni figure cry, they are told also prove me in the EPL.
Okay.
Again, a lot of people don't trust Lukaku again. Meaning, tell the supporters still are, or more believe and also more for other players than Lukaku.
Yeah.
And pay the price tag, he needs to prove certain people wrong. And also prove again the number 9 shot and say, or no, the obey me a judge in the say, Jan Sancho by about or more echoes on 7 days round for certain players. Say, you Cavani by an obedieno. Cavani has performed better than all these players I'm about for Manchester United. And that makes you a very good player. And only differentiate between a good player and a great player. Obi Oha, Obeji, Sanka Coutinho call Barcelona and said, you're a farmer. And Katenjes no demand no be an Kubidane. Kobegas on pay, but why welcome no? For Chelsea, this is a Brazilian, our person or Chelsea, or buy him Nanyaman Koye, but this time, what did 10 years when he has to prove certain people wrong. It's Cavani by and one Sanchez. One Di Maria, one the area of for now, or Munina Beje, because 3 South American players, and I just 7 years for Manchester United, Uncle Yam Famom. Cavani by and one Shen, or just 7 years, no, it took them to the finals of the Europa Cup, and shall be Manchester United, Ebedru in the EPL, and check the numbers of the Manchester United. So the fact that certain players, Bebo, Chelsea, Omchen, this and team, and Chelsea, Romelu Lukaku, Subano, Dia, any. The onus lies on him and said, you need to prove certain people wrong. Robert Lewandowski said, you knew Sabano Paris Lewandowski said, I almost sign a contract to 2023, but we be would not see any dear, send can obinya and campaigning for town na on free buying Bobuko. Robert Lewandowski, after losing the final, Wembley, Abraham more ball with this Bayern Munich and Osia Academy and Obiaka jogging club that time in 2012 Omolusu by 2-1. Just after the season, and a Bayern for Ecofano Edene buy. And Obayan said you be a media Obabidi for Bayern Munich. If we are seeing at a point here in his own nimbo bopa. And last season you know, Ochaki strikers are no much goals na said you no much go Chubia. Heroes to know by Ankuyi, but he's an elite and one of the finest in this particular generation when it comes to goal scoring. In himself by the Encanasum Juno or okay, and on calling for increment after a contract what him extending. Ball no de be or and again in himself or shed the intensity a coach a friend junior league girlsman debeba within the Bayern setup. In the last 6 games, Bayern a team really one pet. And that was the championship of boy, the classic against Borussia Dortmund. And Obian will say again, Pierre about Penia fell Lewandowski S2 enter. And said you no Obian himself or okay, and Obeko Swat was so Eddie Sakai, Eddie I'm my friend by him. But I was so 35 years on team change environment and Kobe Bia. Onye Cristiano Ronaldo and Wakobe Bi, I'm on the market no. Abasro to say the Juve Ebefa Ronaldo and I only account has said omunya numbers when it comes to Instagram, omunya numbers when it comes to jersey sales. Abranti FL Lewandowski and you're casting the Ronaldo type, on your casting the Neymar type, is not casting the Lionel Messi type. And he feels at the age of 33, he also Bayern Fujano no because they were paying dues to the Bayern setup. He has won the Champions League, won the DFB Pokal, won the German Bundesliga several times for Bayern and is the face of the Bayern Munich team. But you again, she say, which possible clubs at the baby Lewandowski Jina BBA Chelsea only play on betting afano. You are looking to Chelsea or Makakofa, Abranti friend Romelu Lukaku. Oh, Kwako Real Madrid that their priority Kylian Mbappe. Nankoma Nasale Kalafi and Mbappe Edino. Yatis Mbappe so what now, but again, Wakai Nasale Kalafi said. Emre bi okache and say Drew say o free bobo konima Oberman Kwamanako. That is rumor a free France ba. Again, so here Manchester City on bet me €100 million for Robert Lewandowski. Say you almost close in for Abranti friend Harry Kane. And so Pep Guardiola person obekofa Lewandowski and then Harry Kane at the time. Almost can you know they call for Abrantia your friend Harry Kane. Into team bear never go in for Abrantia friend Robert Lewandowski. PAG is okay, they don't need any option. Jibe Fone de Ababe to just Omuniska. Tottenham was spare or man pair strikers. But again, Bibia and Chester Omube go in for Abrantia friend Robert Lewandowski. The only team left Obetimi alcohol a team I friend Liverpool. Passages so watch the transfer market this particular season. Players at Liverpool, epic players wage bill the players are born in the baby into I know what Renato Sanchez, I know what Saul Niguez, I know what Yuli Talisman, and baby a Liverpool clarity one a midfield, not in attack. It almost Robert Lewandowski or Bebois because he understands the philosophy of coach FN Jurgen Klopp. But again, will Liverpool go out there and sign Robert Lewandowski for 100 million euros? So what check teams now competing for the EPL now? And then Chelsea for Romelu Lukaku as the figurehead. Manchester United or Edison Cavani as the figurehead. And so Manchester City are looking for Abrantia FN Harry Kane as the figurehead. Liverpool and the player Roberto Firmino only cast in that particular players out of goals and these numbers. But he is also part of the team who are both for years or club passe. In the Premier League now, so baby at Chelsea, Man U, any Manchester City for an air corner, you need an elite number 9 or beat me about and more compete so well. So you hear, say Liverpool for beating me a for Robert Lewandowski. But for now, it doesn't look certain. Say teams need 100 million euros on the cover Lewandowski.
Okay. Ken Faisal say they won't sell their striker in the course of the season because they want to escape relegation. Kumasi Asante Kotoko want to win the league but sold their only striker Kwampoku in the middle of the season. The painful aspect of the whole episode is that the money as we speak hasn't been paid to Asante Kotoko. What was the essence of selling the player that time with the sole aim of balancing the books? Who Asante Kotoko? When can we retrace our good old path? Dr. KOG, Danubian Fashion, Accra, Ghana, Tabora, Laji to be precise. This is Luke Sharp, listening to you from Wa. Luke Sharp from Wa. Thank you for the good job you people are doing. We really appreciate it. I want to ask, can't Andy and Newton advance from being journalists to coaches proper? Because I see them to be good for the analysis they do. And your crew are doing a good job. And like seriously, I always wish Andy and Newton do not stop the analysis. And I'm pleading with you, Sergio, to increase their time. Thank you, and may the Almighty Allah bless you all. Look sharp, what? Marigata.
General, not Chelsea. Pursuit of Julius Condino, it was so sensible to me until the rise of Chalobah. Your own performance against VRL in the Super Cup. It's also on a performance against Crystal Palace over the weekend. And 70 million for Julius Kondi, it doesn't even make sense. Says Chelsea because I traced that particular player. Now at this point, Chelsea are building a very, very good team on the pitch. Every very good team behind the general here a solid bench. I'll be back, you know. So the players will be free, will be proud, no free game, no aqua. They will free bench, but equally, but remember the same performances. And the Barca is so much solid. Talk about the Pep Guardiola team of building up Barcelona. Do free bench, but equally, a good saying, even do general bench and pitch and so. And so Chelsea for a building team. Even last season, winning trophies, not this season. Challenges and across more. I feel so they should trace every single quality player out there. And such a lot, but within their own ranks, academy. At me, I penetrate about the Drew so no my performance at this top level. I think it says also increase the Chelsea English quota. No, I mean the homegrown. It doesn't even make sense. The reality is that Chelsea midfield that's what hosts our bench. I'm not loaning out Billy Gilmore, Echo Norwich City. At this point, Chelsea, Robin Loftus-Cheek, bench, or more Ethan Padu, and more Danny Drinkwater. General said, you can't film now the Drinkwater bar. He was a partner on the 2016 championship on the Leicester City. But they say, so I didn't partner in Golo Kanta, and based on the fact that injuries are taking a toll away from Drinkwater game. 2, Loftus-Cheek, when was the last time I Chelsea for a ton, a can of within their level? What drop it from and Ethan and Padu is nothing like a competitor with Miyama, a strong competition to Kovacic, Jorginho or Kante. And I feel such a good morning. The priority now force in midfield, Chelsea quick, no more market. no mo kofo bimra. And in defense especially Aspilicueta or James or Silva or Rudiger, Zuma Nyankoye, Andres Christensen, all these players are available. Now Saka for defender for at a value of 70 million pounds. General, it doesn't make sense. Chelsea should prioritize on midfield, you know. Arsenal for Ramsdale, Aaron Ednaba, a deputy goalkeeper. 30 million pounds. The quality of the player, no, many question mark at home. But the 30 million pounds in general, and a many issue. First of all, say Arsenal to a player, the market value. 12 million. Sometimes the market value is a determinant of the actual fee or the to player. But this is a player the market value at 12 million euros. And Arsenal for could 30 million pounds. I could find say on a bench behind Ben Leno. Meanwhile, there are other priority areas BOS augmenting ahead of this new season. And I am talking about the right full back position. I'm also talking about the attack. As at a point, Arsenal got drought in goal scoring. Aubameyang equal 648 minutes of football. Not general should go my Arsenal for. He's the alert striker. Like as that, and you be from Arsenal for in terms of goal scoring. So Aubameyang could offer. Arsenal were struggling, and Yasa be starting new season. You have other priorities as a come markets and I'll try say over solve it. And I feel say going for a goalkeeper unmet yet direct competitor to the goalkeeper that was say no and misallocation of resources. And Arsenal Ateta ne Edu Gaspar almost beam on this particular deal. To put this in a context, from 2019-2020 season, Arsenal I spent 220 million pounds on players. And I'm talking about Pablo Mari, Gabriel Martinez, Partey, Runasen, Nuno Tavares, Alberto Lokonga, Ben White, Odegaard, and Ramsdale and Makanawasem at an accumulation of 220 million pounds. The same duration, you know, Osha Chelsea is also at 221 and a Chelsea here on players like Ziyech, Timo, Ben Chilwell, Thiago Silva, Kai Havertz, and of course Mendia, other goal posting. Look at the quality differences at two teams, you know, at all. And me personally come Manchester United almost signings during that same duration. Because Maguire about Bruno Fernandes about Wan Bissaka about those were the players I know more quality and more priority my club no mobile. So it's Mikel Arteta telling me say 220 now as at this point. Until building a very competitive team and for my Arsenal. Where one manager my backing always me backing say I'm for Divano. But one on building a team yet or spend this car. And fan our head Arsenal and also lead the Arsenal diako. I feel say general almost Susikano or Matogakra. The last pick Inter Milan getting close to 170 from Lukaku and a Hakim Ashraf deal. Name general who replace your money go for Denzel Dumfries from Holland. The quality, energetic pace, or eye for goal, and or age as our nafa. I'm funny the into. I think Zeku and a replace Lukaku. In goal scoring volume on to me Jumano. General striker say on General Zeku differences woman. So if you want to continue the strength and Antonio Conte their building team now, the dominance. Now Kofa Zeku they replace Lukaku. I don't think say General a try. Remember the days Eto a Buama enter the treble or Konam for Diego Forlan at a very low fee, £5 million. But I'll buy a general goes around. So you think you have money, but goal scoring a bit dry at the amount of for. The same situation here, Conte Abaji trophy, but how to sustain the project that Conte building, it's been scattered. And Inter Milan, me sure said this season, general, you almost be fighting for the Serie A. Sikari Domanyabi, but short goals.
Board work be now busy or Lukaku. Minim so to me, mana.
Yeah, well, Hominy.
I don't know.
And run now as I say, me Breno pick for from. But if you may add more Friday, meet me there, Shimama.
Okay. Forzia, and Jua Seidu. Oko School, Ewo Koforidua Technical University. Rabbitman, Ebaneo. It well. Also, wish you happy birthday, and your birthday. Also, wish you happy birthday. Forzia. Yami onfa mfibi bring ka mfio why na unshaw and my Hamza Mohammed Kotoko Hatofuk national teams. Hamza Mohammed, I'll say good morning, sir. I don't want to believe Newton latest predictions yesterday on the top 7 the Premiership is to please someone or he wants to escape the CCTV camera that's on him. Arsenal will finish the season in the top 4. Yeah? With the arrival of Odegaard, the resurgence will begin this coming Sunday at the Emirates. Once Ghana always Ghana. My best regards to all. We of the Tamale or share life or Tamale. Hamza Mohammed, the chair family in Ghana. They don't put my cake, no, but a drew up, not a fan SMP. Abba. Our Mohammed. Kufecha mami kama sababu na wao mfinde wani mari vya miaza.
Me few. Timba bisa mengeza.
Football managers umenye bipadi benche papa. Awa.
Sajo.
Mayentiu.
Sajo enwa adia course na Lali release statement say omo pese the rest of the games na ka within the Egyptian league no. Omo demand say yemfa foreign referees emba. Na the ten say at a point no mo open a point gap between Omo and Zamalek. But they say Zamalek catch up as increasing the points gap. No? Now El Ahly was 69 and Zamalek is starting 74 points.
Wow.
Of which there has been about 5 points difference between. And a 18-team league, about 34 matches.
A weekend number draw now.
Yes.
Okay.
Midweek no.
Midweek
now. So almost say due to some poor performances of referees no, one may see about 15 points. Including this mid-weekend draw, money El Gaish boy. So more demand they say, Yemfa foreign referees emba already.
Ghana hangwan busy.
Yeah.
They perform referees.
Mekai after Kotini Kambu game Ukruma, Kotoko has. Kotoko officials who say subsequent Kotoko has matches. Omunya say my foreign referee ababe.
Kotini Kambu.
Yeah.
1999
yeah. Betman sama Kotoko players share Kutini Kambu by.
My friend Kutini
Kambu. I'm Foka.
Okay, koso.
Near Isaac also ninja ball free kick, a ball, a hit bar, a bet tall line, a chief referee engine. Emma Usman Amadou was red carded that day, and Edmond Copsin was the scorer on that day.
Okay.
So after that game, Kaisa Kotoko paying for a trauma. GFA said, Obey here say Map Kotokoni has games. As I said, tough match. Obey here foreign referees. And one year Kosovo Egypt. One make key concern say affect you. Say 3 matches are can Zamalek seems to be leading the way, and a better 13th title for Zamalek. El Ahly Ajia about 42 titles. At a point, Sheffield United owner and Didi Abdullah bin Mossad are also investing in Egyptian football. Accuse the Egyptian government of say Obama Egyptian companies, use Egyptian taxes, sponsor so mo influence and sponsor El Ahly. Say mama they be amonia leverage at the expense of Zamalek. And this time around, on the footballing turf, it's 10 in favor of Zamalek ahead of Nadia Al Ahly. So that's the reason why they are complaining. I want to toss some couple of players ahead of next season CAF Champions League. But so far, it seems that Zamalek at in Temu and omu say referees no more than more and shedan kwenimu. And you see one of the things affect you more than more. Almost say poor performances from the referees. Amo lose 15 points. And you could imagine if these 15 points will be added to already 16 now. By now, Komoji League, and one of the things I affect you. Former
referees, I'm lose 50.
Sano Moka. Former Orlando Pirates player Tabo Molloy and Oko Grant interview. Ose Ben say some of the African clubs, bet take a second look of these foreign nationals that they be or more flooded within the continent as white coaches. Or see be new coaches are. Or see on him Joseph Zimboa or coach or resign and say ya. Or see on him no Germany, even though a former footballer there, but see on him so no a photographer. Even occurred to the extent of mentioning Kostadin Papic, former coach of Accra Sofo.
The coach on to me photographer. Or make us a bit you.
So maybe I could coach me by Kim Faza or Sanko Kochi out of so no you cook. Sanzo Bana.
Yeah.
Professional can say you cook. You know, he's my close friend. You could feel on the bed than me. Meaning you know than me.
Boy, coach.
But later he trained as coach. About the coach, he set up Wafa here was here. Sanzo Bana was set here with their hands with a plume.
Okay.
So you might say
photographer no coach.
Was it more than one now better than the
DNC? I be a photographer on your coach, which my baby coach or premiership.
You need license.
Yes, that's okay. License.
Or say the more than one now. So about 80 matches or we need 41. A board draw 25 no lose 14. And out of the 80 matches, Nina share 80 goals as a coach. On the average games our baby or shegu. Actually, say even though some of them say yeah no mistakes no standards in a high, I did on the measure. Only said previous performance or more than a D. None man shedan koye the South African PSL year. If you want to second crown want to do nan campus Champions League sport. It's Amazulu are being coached by Benny McCarthy and a bit to take his second spot no and Mama Melody Sundowns and just last weekend in that Coca-Cola MTN top eater air course where Richard Ofori a quiet mistake Muluzu to Moluka Swarrows and no more pressure see coach in Sunday more sonning and no man resign. So that's the reason why he went and he even went to the extent of mentioning say Kostadin Papic on himself no see a basketball coach on Shedan football coach. Until say yeah now your clubs no take a close talk or a close look of this foreign national musu free abuche some of them are coach or me a coach ne dia juma chamusa. Meanwhile some of them are not coaches. They game and give up trashy performances no man Shedan kuyi na teams are end basa. So say Joe, okay. That's it. And PSG is almost obey do some few players be. We say Neymar Oha, Messi Mwasa Bay, Musi Pablo Sarabia, Tilo Kerrer, and over the likes of Julian Draxler. No, they looking forward to offload them. So Mobe maintaining financial fair play. No, where wage bill is likely to be bloated due to the influx of these top superstars. No? So this is the news.
Okay, go and make it the local stories. No, about Twasun Tentem. And I'm highlights and I'm me. I know Chicago one game. Young comrade local stories and then yeah, Kwaba na Kwame at the local stories no Abre. Kwame ready there Fabre na fi yemfa so nkofa commercial no. I see Group A as a group of death because Cameroon, Burkina Faso, Ethiopia, and Kessben are almost at par per their current performances. Group C and D are the second toughest because Nigeria, Egypt, Sudan are like Ghana, Morocco, and Gabon. My boss, Asamoah says the politics are too much in the Black Stars, and also players have to end the collapse. What will make him say that? Because this statement is pregnant with a lot of issues. I know the reason behind those comments and can't explain on air. Our eyes are opened prior to the AFCON collar, because we don't want to see agency collapse when those players aren't performing in their teams. The interview you did yesterday, Blade didn't want to apologize. You forced him to apologize, and I know you were able, you were being diplomatic. We know Blade hasn't apologized because that wasn't an apology. Okay, Michael Abebu, every G unit no more. Also, I'm going to say na Asamoah as a collapse no more. You know, edebe otudi say agency collapse. Yes, agency collapse.
Okay, no he.
I don't know, but politics in our system no does too much. Agency collapse. Did he say that?
On this you know.
No, on this you know. Maybe I can't be beautiful.
Now, some other interview, no.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. I've listened to an interview, baby. I mean,
but somebody from the G unit, I can't win. No, some or artist or can be.
No, G unit for the call you.
No, the president says, "Oh, Tim, come about on kind."
Don't you?
Interviews, no, yeah, no, I can't baby. Yes.
So you bet my the credence and I comment on. I just say to me authenticated the source.
Okay. Okay. Also, one kind agency color. Asamoah says the politics are too much in the Black Stars, and also players have to end the collapse. What will make him say that? Because this statement is pregnant with a lot of issues. I know the reason behind those comments and can't explain on air. Our eyes are open prior to the AFCON collapse because we don't want to see agency collapse. Okay. I feel Martin. All right. I say, come make him.
General.
Yeah, local stories now, Bob. And I pay now.
Oh, kakaka. General na Mediama Sporting Club. Akabusumi num na just play contract IND.
Okay.
Or may release just play any club ya baby piano. club now ready some no better na negotiate Justice Blake
on person contract no be answer
any if sabreko bia club bia we ready bia no say Justice Blake or major no amanako mo extend the contract no with Justice Blake and no pay a good dubako a Mediama Sporting Club for General Omane Ignatius Osei Ofosu former coach of 11 Wonders a be meeting na meeting ni nyina ne se bom pese papa no be so dwumedie num ede emano ede ma Mediama for nyina nim se sabre the 2 years dwumedie no aba na wieye sign a contract to the end of the season the season ba na wieye no mpanyifo extend am farm mo sanso na Ignatius ono so sign a contract with 11 months to the end of the season on also contract in a ban we and extend am farmer no Timika say the Mediama Sporting Club and a woman Ignatius edin commercial kwembia so obetimi ababak and also betimi adjoin the club no and no kwadan chen Mr. Sabankwe and a former team manager at the senior national team, the Black Stars of Ghana. Samson was a team manager for so many years at the Ama has worked Bobokun. Sisia Meka said the only Legon cities and a can boom as he says Tabankwe. I call Legon cities as team manager for Legon cities. And they say TM Duduan the friend on any TM. General ya twaso other issues are meboboso Liberty Professionals akode akoto GF nenim se abrante fe no kwampepra wosina academy Kim Faisa for assessing date of birth and the GF no enye hwehwemu wo mu chema abrante ni sina academy kasema Liberty Professionals yes
that is answer no ko FA
they come GF wow se GF ni hwehwemu no bo edema kasema no ni efre no nimo and a friend to say a friend of Kwan Pepra. Almost the date of birth and assassin, or the document account, they come a GFNO, say GFNO, international ministry, and Fanfa Kwame Pepra, we see that kind of
Liberty of interest bearing a woman.
Liberty.
Now, some of the Kono, but me was that more interest view as someone. And
some of the also mention margin. And I
guess it's they never more my years are protest.
Such is more a co-relegation. Into relegation, dear. Ebia Kim Faisa so nim say we yes I demotu ye hwehwem na etisa ye demotu te say Daniel Goza de no dreams ye demotu te so hwehwem na etisa
Liberty di ko FA
omo da koma GF no say GF ni hwehwem na ne efe ni nimo oboma kasman no say the friend Kwan Pepra nti omumbo omona omu se Kwan Pepra na ono na ne efe nimo na na eno ne eye protester na se meka se di omo dia koma GF no tema youth and such a petition e da kwa koma GF no general on petition na so mo pe clarification say omunim GF no mra no ekoba se ebi wo ho a yete points mrebu wo nso a yente points omso montiase Accra Lions dia no kwan fa so ene Far Rangers dia ne ba ya ma ye points no Amadeus.
The petition is about Amadeus and Far Rangers.
Okay.
And then Accra Lions. But what
na me ka say yete say points bo e de ma Accra Lions.
Na me say the matter no is based on Amadeus.
Okay.
Issue no.
Okay.
And now Far Rangers issue no.
Okay.
And then on my own petition. So they believe that the rulings are different. What I say, when the matter seems to be similar, no, but they are two different cases.
Okay.
Maybe buy a bit much.
Tema youth petitioner woman there ako. Tanobo for ko January she no mbeko ye be dimoti omo. Woman so ko fa player must sign it player no must sign the assistant date of birth. Na the attorney say GF no at this man committee na tanase. Omo dem findings ina no e ba bonti a wo mu kire mu a ase bofo kwa January so medi for. And only the mati aso medi for e case no. But ye betwa ma ruling na ba. Pacho what must say the mati is ase bofo kwa edifo.
Okay. By chairman mra. Ne the what ase.
The mati no.
Okay.
So omedifo.
So we feel there.
Anti January yemfa nto so. Na January coach, okay coach no coach de bia.
Implication is.
Omo ye be di monti omo ko division 2. Bofo kwa yeah. From division 1 to 2.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes. Yes. Oh yeah, mistake. What's the said? Now say yeah. Demon 2 straight to.
Okay.
Okay.
General
me to aso. Na general kai broni na mo ko fa GF ko fa ne ba no. O kai no. Obaboa siki no. De bia mre finidi. Assistant coach no.
Why dey?
O kai ni di.
Minka.
Be a friend.
So confirm no confirm band obi be kai di no nese kai.
The no be sanso ba no be bosika kono. But this time around the urban day January and shishia o de ba first time no nsisakra abem. Se de omo pese papa no be ye djuma. Obeye djuma na etua neka. E de boa ye papa. Eno ni shishia de mateno no. Se omo pese obeye obeboa siki akono when the djumedi oba bedi for African Cup of Nations no. Any World Cup qualifying matches no.
Clarification be I do.
And only the
story be hosa.
Me pacho ai. Ebu hosa. General leak fake audio na ba bonten no. Me dem friend fake audio na ba bonten. Your bo nipa miense din Dr. Kwame Chei, your bo kokadi bo perushe din wom. So me confirm miense we na atana se e di nkomo se kwan bia so. Komasa sante korokoma cho omokobo against Chelsea lose game no na Dr. Kwame Chebe tua losing bonus echese referee no so gitum metua bonus audio na ba bonte no nhwemu chese omo ede asem na koma CID ewo a police for ho na omo de komo mu wie no CID for ni buso omo se omo suspecting crofobia omo sa audio na omo ka so omo so suspect ntomo manipa miensa din de ama CID for say omo na omo suspect omo so omo tana se yes audio no ba ku de metima boni din de aka ne metima oh ba ku de so no tana radio so kan so audio bi ba bonte on de tana so srebo
no ka so oka ho
oh o si audio bi ba bonte na
audio bi ba bonte
na on kan wan ka wo ko ti so audio bi ba
no Kwame document in the story no approve say e din no mudi ma CID no srebo kan wo dia no betuma ka say din no mudi ma no kan
let me I've engaged I could see on this because he's like a brother or say yes waka say audio bi ba bonte na sa ni audio na mbae and yes no krampo no is accusing the other side and say omo ti say so omo was audio ni na the other side ne koye sa audio no to muddy the waters. What I say to try to prep people's mind. Kebema subsequent to do be an uncle find you.
Was it fine the
or say on the audio ever.
The American say no was American. Or this audio nearby no. Also as a person here to the other side me other side.
Abacha say the audio no obviously is against Kotokobo chairman. What I say to Abacha say onoka say omo audio on the Wabontin, and I cook Lumkoyes video. No, about said Dr. Chen in Crawford. I've engaged him because I read on the Facebook page and then Okasao radio. And what me said, the audio now no se Babontin or never ba.
Okay, this
doesn't one poo.
Audio never Babontin. And the Kwame Ching and then in Crawford and said, I
say, let me quote him. Or say, Oka say, audio beba bontin tinna omudimrika akoye sa audio fake one na miss me quote no so ope dey say
omo no dey to jeni nko for abesho
no ani me assumption
na tribo ne kan
me assumption tini so say audio you and I know say it's against Dr. Shannon Crawford no ka so audio ho a omudi bantina omudimrika akoye we e dey back to disabuse Crawford adwene amasa audio ni ba omo and yendi are you get what I'm trying to say tell me say okay you train sa audio now so no
isn't it come check this audio ni buy it's simple sanity
also no na this come
yeah but the inference
and say inference sanity
okay
so the come chemu na dia basisi
but what can they say audio no say police
phone sim
omo suspecting the pamiensa nti na me person mention names
you train sa audio no me ka sriwo kwa de no
nti January no
dey sriwo
the January no say the city dey fa a fake audio na me dem friends say ba abonte no because Perusha say no na kasa we say no na kasa nti na me kasa ye fake no and no kodanche kuma say Santo Koroko board secretary we have a board meeting on Tuesday.
Okay.
Tuesday. What they are told a board no in him say on Tuesday. I was a board meeting here. Na on Ponsa and then a report about board meeting. I say now we share the way forward of Kumasi as Santo Koroko House of Work Ebeko a Cape Coast. I could prepare for Africa Champions League na omuko akobo. General we a few stories say well year for as at now General Sikano Emma
Kessben
Sikomutia edema COVID yenuanum maba wano ne yena footballers ni bi no
so musun bia
no mom sika ne se for the past 4 months my eno ne situation until Justin Kudia asem so that's all dia Justin sika no emma
Maminche Jamila Yusuf Mrs. Teachers Credit Union I will do kwa na we adwuma mentia chiaso nkokra na we are good na ko ponchira oda amen na wachia woton so dunkwa ne odia waton so ba modunkwa waton
edinu
ya wo fast
nikini mo unyai waton ano ni chana for na adwuma
we dey eduru ha
I've had
the
journalist Listo was sending me a message from we say Jan actually spoke about that and he spoke with the Asampa FM.
You see,
and he talked about politics in the Black Stars and said some players were added to make the numbers. That's what the my friend is telling me.
Yes, it means what can be sir. Yeah. Okay. Dear Koba na musoma tre madwen enso afa ho. And then Micklin Hotel owner the birthday. Yeah. Micklin Hotel owner the birthday na Tony Sack penny for the special year but I mean boss happy birthday emfa emma omo ye kwaba na edini nyome wo nyina nso ye de and the Micklin you so happy birthday me kwaba okay na semeni na ide ba ye ba mo interest me wo he
coach am open edin me mo ncha na akoba
bosbon sisi
Patrick Gavaras.
Okay.
Oh, you okay?
Me okay. So what my boy
Patrick Gavaras.
Okay.
I will try to explain the situation as Mickey presented.
Okay,
try to explain it.
Yo, yeah, but see na nchije mo nyina so ye de abramo. Me dey ma say display or for sale. And for sale abono ho. To our interested bia ye ntentembra na won kasa mfa ho. Enra say you sorry ya na em say the salary na no kan wasem no you sorry 12-1 and the buy say
omotuama no em say maybe petition na ye no ha no so boy
and I don't know how to say one pacho o de yan komra
we can say the apology is an apology
from Joe e ba sisi ya the local source in teaching my problem
Kessben Sports.
This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Good evening, some midfield action, midweek edition. I mean, unfortunately, Tentem me shall say and decame na headlines nearby and the young women and good details Mukakra.
So Joe, it was the turn of the Celestis of Argentina. On one of the coffees of Colombia and a boom, it was Stadio Nacional de Brasilia Man Garincha. Nane share Argentina name a Dikaka after qualifying so training for Di Maria, Leandro Paredes, and then Lionel Messi. Intinia say Argentina beat me. I qualify to the fan artist, they don't name us or more air train or manana. Omu Asia, and the moment I who say, Coach Yefen Ronaldo Rieda, Abencha Brantia. Yefen Edwin Cardona. Now de Matias Riba at na bench. Now I stick it to Woma Barrios and then Abranti Feno, Giovanni Coelano, near Bia who said the plan is our best stop Lionel Messi from play. And so actually Argentina for in this particular tournament, Lionel Messi is more behind Lautaro Martinez or drop put deep no Abeka where they go to De Paul, Leandro Paredes, and then Abrantia Yefeno, Giovanni Laos also. Until almost set up a 4-3-3 on the ball, they set up to be a 4-4-2. Until Ubon say Nicolas Gonzalez ko kan Lautaro Martinez on na Lionel Messi a drop. But the plan was that so when your two players on be cleaning the back four of Yeri Mina and then Davison Sanchez and William Tolisso, and you man half of the job na yet done because Duvan Zapata up front as a ball in tower obetimi abon humodin. Almost pressure the Argentine method but yet again very difficult to stop Lionel Messi. And no lay pass no Abra no more play ball no inside the 18 box. No the ball to Abranti Fene Lautaro Martinez. Now she Lautaro Martinez I said you one hesitate cry and no the ball no at 2 at them. Then Team IFN Colombia needs to get their mojo back, set up so well. Now also making sure say so one person almost qualify to the next level of the competition there. Also almost to team that equalizer no. And then said you Omunya daddy equalizer no from Abranti FN Diaz, Luis Diaz I know what the left side of the attack no onya Edima Tima your friend Argentina Oma your friend Colombia. Now mo match almost so well and this particular competition Oma decided to say a call almost full 90 minutes new year said you born also penalties on the foot of play Messi has shown the class Oma obia with the quality and the start that is made of or say why your involvement in 9 contribution for the Argentine national team no this particular time the hero was goalkeeper Emiliano Martinez. In the 90 minutes he was solid anytime I know mobile friend so maybe the reflexes the agility the excellent anticipation and the time lane inside the area no now yet did the Colombia for say omobit me as goalkeeper friend Emiliano Martinez until referee na be no ma 90 minutes ni na area ye say why they beat me a winning on penalties at me qualify to the next level of the competition. So do penalties are accuracy before power and the mental toughness, the confidence of the players. And I said, you the penalty no. So what the technique now? Confidence and naka because stage is so high. In as much as supported Eddie Stadium no Colombia for no more share so mo betimi age the first Copa America after 2001 and Oman and host to this particular tournament. And I said, you inflation, net taxes issues, and the COVID mad, the Argentina. Argentina and so to me based on their COVID, and the baby PM in Brazil. Into no more share, some bit me a shit on my friend Argentina on penalties now. Which would you go the Paul penalty or boy? It wasn't encouraging. Lionel Messi led it by example, but yet again, the two Premier League guys of a team my friend Colombian on a letter or more down. Yeri Mina of Everton and Davison Sanchez of Tottenham Hotspur and Abranti FN Edwin Cardona and the experienced Edwin Cardona. No being himself at this stage there experience is so key. But Argentina once again actually say Omone also Mutimiko PM of final based on their quality, based on their consistency and what they've shown in recent times. And at this stage, Omone also Mutimiko and then said you and anyone was say the biggest newspaper in Argentina, Ole Dario. Eddie Emiliano Martinez at Tuachiri. So with all these attacking players, Argentina, Ewono, Di Maria, Leandro Paredes, Rodrigo De Paul, Lionel Messi, Lautaro Martinez, Sergio Aguero. The hero at the man Garincha yesterday, a goalkeeper friend Emiliano Martinez. And said, at this stage, here goalkeeper say, obey on top, obey 100% performance. And only had Emiliano Martinez. And so the Argentina. Ebebo Mabaso, so much me qualify. The final was Stadio Junelista Maria Filo in Maracana on Sunday against Brazil. 3 times no I run up. Messi. Yeah. We're winning this time. So they were very difficult. The last time Argentina won a Jeep in the year 1993. 28 years down the line. Omu Intimi NEB. Now Washa, Lionel Messi, in as much as our runners up no. So you were born a final with Brazil. 2007 Diana, almost born in Venezuela. Brazil saw me in the final. He was part of that team of Afio Basilia. Now Romario Kwemi Ekahono. Yet Messi Elusuye. The Copa America Centenario against the La Royal of Chile Olusuye. Or Saba 2016 Saba ball final be Olusuye. The last time we born Brazil no do semi final. And Brazil show 2-0. and now it is the turn of Messi. So the football they be here to Messi. This time, so there isn't so much pressure on Argentina to perform. Omoko tournament, the pressure and Messi, Buana pressure, no more kind of they have been so quiet. And the last 5 for Brazil are hosted this particular tournament. So you imagine now, and imagine Brazil losing to Argentina at the Maracana. The last time they lost to a South American nation in Brazil was way back in 2001. Uruguay and Kosher. The biggest defeat of Brazil for any almost super wasn't in Germany for the man. But they asked this Garcia they come on more Maracana in 1950. No. Argentina beat me IBB, they have Messi. But at the international stage, you can always trust Neymar da Silva Santo Jr. So you drew her. You better have the dynamics in the on Saturday and Sunday game near us. But in Brazil are always favorite.
Okay.
And it was the turn of the Squadra Azuris and then the La Roya of Spain. Of the two nations, Omaji Championship on 4. Spain Aji Sadio Omaji 64, Bedi 2008, Omaji 2012. Italy for the G68 in Yanti Omunkabiu. The last 2 finals, Omako in 2000 and 2012, France furnished Oma Spain for the Betaso. But yet again, so I check games they are very close. These are 2 transitional teams are proud to the tournament. Obian Tepom, so Bobedru Baby or Madrid. But no matches experience account, quality account, and team bonding and team play and chemistry is so important in major tournament. In no mobile Bessiano, no BN say anytime on Bessian game is so close. The last time on Bessian was 2016 in the European Championship. Now it's the team, no any team, I bet me rely on them so much. Satan and no team Negua almost side tries or mobile constructed differently and Antonio Conte. But Graziano Pelomo, it's me boy, and Spain by 2 goals nil. So his Spain ball on boy against Switzerland. Na BBR Chase Italians na pay the performance against Belgium, no best starting game na favorite. But so ye ba park no be who say Italy for the game are and this for the first time in many years. Almost choose to style over resource. Into actual performance this particular tournament. Obie we say Italians ne passing ball say, Italians ne containing ball say, Italians ne dominate say. Roberto Mancini choose to style over the real conservatism from the Italians. It's no more against Spain. No be a chance. Omobeko for style and now Omobeko for results. Unfortunately for them, such how they set up their team with Marco Verratti, Nicola Bell.
All right, yeah, but the local stories no abetua musun 10 sima hodo amiki edigu wana bejafo ebehwem ede amayen Didi akuma dan senior high school Didi ene eye oba Michael Yendo ene ye birthday special day pa ede Emma Michael papa yefani ni agro ndi ene your birthday ese yenyina boom na program Didi ba Michael Yendo. And then birthday.
Didi the same.
Didi.
So we did Michael. No need the same.
Okay. Yendo. We say Yendo.
You know the same name.
This is me pay. Oko school. Unijo Educational Complex. Akomadan. Class. What? Basic 1. Class basic 1. Okay.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Michael.
I know you know my from them.
Didi Asante about a few days ago. I listened to a Futus manager. He was unnecessarily very abusive towards some sports journalists. His simple reason was that they were misinforming the public about a Futus situation of Hartlepool. But it seems he doesn't know the value of the player that he is managing. Afutu is an important player, and it's very normal that issues around him will generate discussions. Also, it is the same media that have made Afutu's name very popular in our league. Sincerely, he can't send Afutu far with this unguarded remarks. Speculations are very normal in journalism. So when you feel uncomfortable about a particular episode of information, you can simply correct it via social media without much difficulty. People should respect the work of the media. People should respect the work of the media. Didi Akmada Senior High School. Franco Naru.
Yeah. Sergio, minya details about the youth petition of the Ghana Football Association, but kakra minim is about the Amidaus thing and then the Fire Rangers one. Osha ya best start season. Amidaus professionals are registered on players before the commencement of the Division 1 league. And I think the first 7 matches Amidaus and to me amo B. And to rule in the buy, the choir and say, Omo nanke so many Amidaus boss our matches in Inano. Yamfa sa points no ma womo. Ofa Fire Rangers, a bro muka say, Team Negu, it should be considered defunct. No? Teams are not yet to play Fire Rangers. No? GFA ruling no accredit you with 3 points, 3 goals. And for concern, say in the same league, Amidaus professionals anko Yamfa points na credit omo and keso omuni omo bono. Fire Rangers anko bo ya the points na credit omo kese Fire Rangers no omo bono. But I remember reading the ruling from the Fire Rangers no mu just opposite with Amidaus there no. The explanation was that in the case of Amidaus, because they had not registered their players for the season as at that time, no, now they were not eligible to play. It is not like there is a game between Amidaus and a certain opponent and Amidaus anchor. But in the case of Fire Rangers, they have registered, they were in competition, the fixtures are there, and they were eligible to play in Umankobo. And to say, we declare Fire Rangers competitors and I say, opponent and winners of that game at Tasum. But Amidaus the end day, Omujidi say, as at the time of those matches, because Amidaus had not registered their players, there was no game. So they did not credit those points. Kakra minimum, maybe later, Sebi achieve peso de kakra beto and oswa. Sergio, in some day Bubana, I know what thing. But for a case, any can find a case.
My background, a case there.
Liberty professionals, and almost say, play whistleblowers rule. Whistleblower and say, Samaba, no, I could tell paying for now say. A gentleman who knew. Na yemra an article so say BBC is here, the SMU into a dance dear winning any. Munye na mushim. Say dibim dear, send him ran a sieno, Mumfanya Juma. Na Liberty professionals say, Kim Fiza Branty a friend of Quampipra. Or mushim more than a disa Brantiano. Niding assessor. The date of birth assessor. Na saa de no mo de shaking Pfizer second Pfizer 4 and a year. Something na GF mra no e kire say sekobasa ampa team bi etumi yesa ade no na if it is established on a year ya e be demote akọ the next level.
Osisa
ni din ni date of birth. Na yen kire mu say e din sisa nya crime. Nipa tumi sisa ni din. Your procedure a fast so no. Name date of birth there. Unya sisana na samaba.
What's it as o
bokro no. Because bien wa ye wo ne net na say e dan ne sa be wo ne da foforo. So date of birth should always be one. It can't be changed.
Okay.
By din there it misses ebi enne kura no Laka ye o dedo do sen kwabra jamfi eno ane so akọ no akọ so affidavit no asesa ye ni Laka ukita onkrata wada document o ba bia no na wa inform you say ne ide me mo frame me Laka
ba NJB official kura
asem ni nyina ni
but Frank in football So you must give justification as to why Benson and then so we sign name we say you wanna UDC into records now a bear previous name still stands.
Okay.
Because the trust behind it the trust behind it is then we'll develop mental clubs clubs on board develop let's say if there's any earnings so because the case on form crata moment the baba na edin fufro you must then maintain all those records
is possible by your process into processes and names could changing of name is possible, it could be done, but your processes are passing through. But changing of date of birth there, it's not done.
This is who club is why yes
now some will be a prosper name GFE Francis Mobetena Studio okay. On by a workshop at the lower division for no na masem paint me kotena mubi. A hona no mubo mukoko say omu lower division for no omu ye guilty of changing of name and changing of the date of birth. Na yasema hupa because they said na chichrim no. Yam fan say ne say Legon City sa sign player bi. Player no ebia obobrekum Chelsea. Ebi obofo ebi obowei what's the sunny dinner sunny date of birth chese wa boni pa foforo no in the world of football otu kwan ko ba bia training and compensation se Chelsea person okokoje a odidi din dada na onim no ona obetro de akobeko na enye ono a date of birth na enye ono a enti yes ade na what's the brand any bibia but other clubs now boy ye ni nyina so krono and for them is a serious crime. But then say him Joshua Rue any Great Olympics any that Division 2 team in Eastern region case say first of all the GFA would have to establish indeed and Faso na mkweti kwa so asisa kwa mpipra ni dini the date of birth na eno ye one why na ye ebreben and a course and also very important. Because in the case of Olympics, it was established that new Olympics na ye saadieno. Obi na ye no koto players Messi.
Okay.
Eti yen train. Na ubi say let's assumption. Assumption. Yem fan and say liberty for and pani and pa ni omako tree be a na no kre. No mudi asem na mpa no kra and thenembema liberty ayesa. Sejo quite interesting because on the league table Ghana league table, let's assume and they see a demotic in Faisal assumption. Liberty at the 17th on the league log with 40 points. Above Liberty, Ekosrono.
I'm bra, Zekin Faisal. I say Matono call Orlando Pirates. It was
$150,000.
$150,000.
And some you know now consequences need be brave.
Okay, I was saying 3 years, $150,000.
Eti maybe Liberty say sampa pampa ekobook in Pfizer la nebia ye trick in Pfizer la kwa what are the dynamics Kim Pfizer ne omomwase ni nyina no head to head no say the city say ba say bia omo be nullify
is it not dwarfs
say on say it depends on the interpretation of the rules because at the end of the day either say who be tracking Pfizer games no be a boy every man
no Sebasa, even assuming without admitting sanity here I think the next club who stands to benefit will be dwarfs.
Okay,
it depends on the interpretation you give to Kim Pfizer and the game or born within the season when Kwame played.
No, so we know we on a ethical way. So just be on your eligible so over match, but name no. Or maybe an until like you are saying the consequence they be Mudimu to club no. So Mudimu to club now. One air next to take advantage of Kivata's position. It will be dwarfs. That's the point I'm trying to.
Okay. But Kivata supporters, I shall say, but Intas catches Liberty. We every Mohammed Sani. Anyway, we've already gotten a Kwame Pepre's replacement today at Asawasi Dogomoro Park. Hey, what a player! The Justify continues tomorrow at the same venue. When a Kwame replacement.
Omo Justify.
Yeah.
Remember who plays been.
Who plays
Omo Justify.
No, I announced how.
So remember who plays.
Okay. There
is a similar one with the Bofu. and so a case, with unity.
Okay.
And also, so this is the allegations around it. Allegation, and they say, but folk of our player from unity. And also, say allegation.
Okay.
Omukofa player no from unity. Now, mobile register no muti ni din ni age so. Esisa ni din. Eno muma a lower division club be a register brand no a transfer no de no ma bofo. To omunso ayira brand na kira kwan kra na the unit for no de omun krata ni bibia kodom GF. It is also a similar case as so mohwehwem. Na ni nyina no se bowa demotion. Potential a consequence of Sasem. Sergio, Justice Blay to be allowed to go. Team be a penny be a manibra. My dream says, "I'm dear my phone penny for question them no more dream." I'm sure within them they will see that they didn't take the best of decisions.
So, Omama Justice Blay say, "Oma beams
like last season."
Oh, okay.
I'm sure, say, within them, they realize, because boy, Nankasa know what making up in the mind. I'm not saying it's a player making up in the mind that obviously it's a manico. But Sikana na medium ebubona for me, na ekameko as a tima who send a cocobi the only ready so beton just to push away ubia or pesoto. And they na margin sayem say when they succeeded in retaining him and can kitamudian because no more extending the contract no. But unfortunately, the contract extension could not go on. And we take Justice Blay, no take the Akosuna, Utim Ze, Awariano, both parties, they say they need Awariano. Let's see which teams will just go forward and then approach them. But that's an anxiety story, say, Kotoko are requested for Justice Blay. So why are they not negotiating? Maybe we need to find out out.
Liberty Professionals Management need deliverance. If even King Faisal have mental problems, we won't do that. Watara, some of the cake I want to meet me intro.
Watara
Mamuda.
No, a management member.
Hey, Watara.
No, see if King Faisal management has this, or part of the management,
if even King Faisal have mental problems, we won't do that.
We won't.
That's also supporting King Faisal.
I was supporting King Faisal. Anyone to make okay, Yan Twaso. Okay, Mami Kok, I'm Kofi Champo.
Okay. Edikan, I think with the House of Folk list normal register for African, if I'm not wrong, I think I saw Ifutu's name.
Yes,
if I'm not wrong, I think I saw Ifutu's name. And that the squad House of Folk presented 36 and not 30. As on report to because my share system, so I think I saw Benjamin Futu, Nate, and all the same. I saw his name. I saw Ifutu's name. So it's no, but they shoot business. Me can't at least some that cock.
Oh, okay.
Shoot ideas. You don't lose anything anyway. You don't pay to register him, but you are negotiating with the player. Muntimi and conclude here. This is one of the smartest thing to do. Or a player are important to you. The contract with the management, MPS will be renewed. Also, we are hopeful so it may renew. Oh, yeah, listen, nothing stops you from adding him because with the hope say, Ebiana, aye. You don't lose the service for Africa. But Anya, you don't lose anything. Players no more now because the slot is there. You can register up to 40 players.
Okay.
Until there's space, you add him. Once you continue to negotiate, it's a farmer. None is all registered. And farmer, the space in I one because you have more space. No, then you move on. How we negotiation? Registration inclusive. So what do you do? No, but I think that was one of the smartest things they could do. If indeed they didn't say, "I don't need idea." That's the best under the circumstances of it. They will ship Kojo Kwatin, KK, or a Jofel, a Ninem branch manager. KK. Jofel, never Ninem.
Okay.
So I'll call Udru Agina. So we kick on a branch manager. TBBR.
Okay. You know, as I by Rudy.
Oh, you bet my trouble. Joe.
Yeah.
Ignatius, I don't know. Maybe I am Mepe and I'm who say more. I think I see some potential in him. And maybe Mediama will be the right place for me to. Nature that I see something. Be sure the passion now, First of all, he's educated. That's number one. Anyways, it's very, very highly educated.
Wow.
Oh, he's a teacher. Oh, tech primary school, Kenyan primary school. No, teacher in teachers say no. And then coaching. Apart from so why courses no. Say I say Ghana first because it's Ubia Passy. But no need apart from course no. He followed Didi Dramani Dems. He was virtually Didi boy.
Okay.
So apart from actually Juma some of us in Vitianet now we followed people. Yes, you are Jumanu in. So apart from Krata, some no, he's also learned what Didi Dramani mo echi. And I mean only saw passion like you see some about do star I see passion in who boy anymore. So if indeed the entity and the question media want to take him, I think something good will come out of this. Okay. 11 wonders no resources no and what din kakra ho. In the credit what do compare media resources. Sponsor media or 11 wonders in Ibi. Indeed, so we age more environment and in our country and will be the compare. Will so be a CEO for instance or 11 wonders will be a CEO Kotokwa. You expect them to achieve the same thing. One 11 wonders CEO no or teach my best now ko you trabas manage no ko dun kan. In the pay in dream bia. No ko to see you pay ka or yes you have the time to do everything. You can't compare the two of them. You cannot. Until so be manage a coach or 11 wonders. No be a coach or mediama. Much is expected of coach no mediama than 11 wonders there no. It's very simple. Sure. Say really season. Na ko to kwa lega. I don't support the Kasa. Now, I'm going to league. Sir, 11 is one league. Several come chase league. But do you hear the supporters complaining? Because of the expectations to whom much is given, much is expected of that person. And to me, I do not consider Ignatius as or 11 when they say failure a success. And I see something in him. Say, when you Kosua, I would monitor him this season. One 11 one day decided Mediama decided to give Tom Strand Tom Strand more opportunity. One in any room. Small boys who that's one thing Moses has always gotten it right. Also Tom Strand also call Mediama, he did wonders with them. He played in Africa, everything with them. So now he gave chance to some Obodu when nobody knew him or premier level. So maybe it is Ignatius' time.
On Trafaco, on the matches
Where?
Make Ignatius.
Up ball, up.
We second division match. Connors and Ebony. He was there.
I see the passion in him. I see the passion in him.
I think that Nisivia and Neokitai as to sing some aboard Nisivia at the time and all comedy. He's even like Mikanda told to say.
Sound no coach premier no was not someone so maybe something good will come out of this. Black Stars assistant coach Patrick Guevara no the circumstance and society the only thing the FA is doing now is to make it official but what I say documented no omeka the official technical team of the Black Stars now. We confirm on sa basis no. Yes, so why employ fully some rametan crew and say we trying to kabusumi bia. No.
Double bench then your official.
Some explain you a bit.
Okay.
Yes, what signing the some rametan say. Then mo wafa no. I said Jamie Lawrence. Say boy those friendly matches are we hear any contract to show anybody. But what I say. Another friendly match in the boy against Morocco ni Cote d'Ivoire no. Sika Kono could have invited Newton some random bench. You don't have to show any contract between you and the coach and you say I didn't know to bench. And one said the number of people are qualified.
Okay.
Which I get what I'm trying to say. Now, what is going to happen is because of matches Ebobo say any AFCON Ebokono, it's going to be and yet the usual way say or flat down, not be prepared or mobile match we are not or to say Jamie Lawrence, we have physical trainer or horse, but we don't have any proper to say we would move. On a prepare players, no. Into winning bonus, nay, offense per diem, and no mutual mano, so they will pay for anybody. But in turn, the cabo the same situation there, before we say.
Okay.
But now, because of a call of mano, you need probably an enhanced terms. But yes, I could not be trying to say the technical director fully 100% or age more anti-Busumbi or Kawahano. So that is what is going on until. If in any contract on that basis, no, sometimes in the but I need full time to say
Fellow seeking any as an assembly can quickly. Is it through the ministry in Sika Kono, Sika Assembly?
Almost 7 months.
7 months,
but me 5 months because before that, no what G. Kakra. And I say 7 months. Until if you just suppose that over a number of months where you man, then you can conclude whether any and any. But what I know is 7 months. And I mean,
in this city, so dollars. Wow.
Sabankwe needs about for entire lives.
No, for
Legon cities. I beg your pardon. For Legon cities. I think they need somebody like that. Football no joy no me boy ani entiase but I think to be bit me beat you the entire because say experience counts in every endeavor. We should go sit in that team exist then they took over when they took over no entirely I say new people from baby and then no more running away saying I think Lagos is one of the most resourceful football clubs in Ghana. We can resourceful. Let's say be a producers you can't tell home a team no but team peska bi omusaka Just what me just say. Jo Laka to unyes kani. But the opes kai be out minya. Nipa say first or resourceful. But we is kani that rich man. So what would difference?
This guy be out minya.
Yes.
Yes. I mean okay.
Kuve jump. So we won't come back as we
I get your content.
Yes.
You know be anya small mood background.
All them what you them what.
They will pay scadia.
Yeah, we not that be.
Dabi was say you pay scan be say ni nam say nti komado wa na say okodo baby. What tell me?
Who pay scadia?
Dabi.
We dey trust on.
No me buy no me think about.
Ma obi anso no.
Yeah,
Monto to di nto.
Unya.
Mo dey udane, mo dey atuni.
Who pesca ko ya unya.
Mo dey.
I don't think about crap but me hey, me boss so. I'm say boss me oh, I need to. Me hu no na say. I'm no nam so. Adenu sa. So no. I saw just here.
Me fimo.
Jimmy so fofie.
Me so don't be able. We grab a boy me and head away. Okay.
So Legon City is very much resourceful, but we here experience because in order to assist for in that aspect or the department of game no. Little issues what I say as team manager the expectations of the team manager no probably the all no Sabah with an experience from Heart of Folk, from Liberty, from Black Stars, there and that point just be Sabah has a lot of experience in fact we feel World Cup team sheet da okay World Cup team sheet we feel be da
yes
so what I say
debut now
and idea we don't feel Ghana it probably the all that no can learn something of Sabah with whatever years we bit me do and a period bit me do obiano I'm let no one no would then assume the rule properly because they were little okay. I want to be one if you say correction
who about 2 minutes be minim can dey come my club be message now
my club be message we've had calls in fact from Asempa FM I had my friend Maestro calling me
okay
sorry you Asempa FM
okay
and then they interviewed Asamoah Asamoah can agency collapse no what you spoke about and they say in the Black Stars no the collapse no say merit and it's nothing new. Every time we say yes, they must merit the collapse. But then you will also say so that suggests say there's been collapse, no more merit those collapse now. We are just for so we say or cancer some now. But I'm saying is that but it's not out of place to be because the collapse. See a particular.
Well, we casa na tese ebia kosoda nipa bi merit sa collapse.
Me an ka be busa no sir. And I want to be busa no.
See obi na no cancer na sa na kire.
And I'm just saying ka busa no sir. To confirm, say if indeed that's what he meant, because me understanding is say, the person come in afternoon, and on us about we need to negotiate the group stages. Now, so junior so win, and then the collapse. No, they must merit the collapse. Do mu kono so mu yomu omu se no mu fata so mu kwakobo. Into be bisa senti. E maybe atu mu fu bi na fata no nse. Ne friend call Black Stars ana. Ubisa say you are not wrong. Pay ayina.
So and mass other.
Oh, this is the free bill be one double free bill be one and we all had no man free we no free we had no man free no free Ghana for be eligible so Obama Ghana national team once it is so a very good player ukuta Ghanaian passport nkwande we eligible in fact if you kwana umbutim kra yetimi from Akobo national team so mbisa for refer from the call World Cup Germany Nigeria for the no need team but because Nigeria ukuta passport but indeed Baby, do the same. The near be say Kodia Kondia. Then the selection, no. I say a correct selection, preparation. Starting with this World Cup qualifiers. Now, you prepare.
People swear affidavit or change of name, on change of name, and have it gazetted in the dailies. It's possible he used to be called Nimu, but now can't prepare. The onus lies on Liberty professionals to prove with further and better particulars, because he who alleges must prove. Boardroom points are sweet though it goes in favor, as sweet when it goes in your favor. Okay. Good morning, Sani Saliu. And anyway, free before and so Ebre. There is this issue and I'm going to comment on Kwame Mickey story on the by tape in a babontino. And I'll comment on the by and say
and I'm catching a Sibo called me on tape.
Okay.
And then he told me say,
don't say as I'm police station, I was CID impeding for
our investigation.
Our investigation.
As to
the behind some voice.
Perpetrators of Sardian.
Yes. Okay. No one has the suspect be me and I come police for
some investigation. Just a narrow investigation.
Yes,
so the investigation must be conducted around these people. But I'm saying, sir, for Sibo, I spoke to him. And on the scene, the only tape now can't want some. No, when by the trains are tape. Majority of them just to justify.
You see, Bika Krebi. One Majestic himself first test message already say why has Kotoko not said anything about the audio na anyimbia board chairman na yeboni dia kan yomuno onka Kotoko ho ana. You see when the lie or an untruth is allowed to be told unchallenged for a long period, it is accepted to be truth by a number of people. My dream is first of all, tape ni tape egu Kotoko nimase. First of all, forget about individual elements. The institution Kotoko was mentioned, and in fact, he said the last Achikano Wano, Sasu Bibeba, Team Kotoko would have been punished. And I was suspecting, say, such a serious issue, Kotoko should have come out with a release, dissociating or distancing themselves. The first thing they be a Kotoko Beye, say in this case, if it's management, contacted especially the board chairman. I don't think that there is anybody more Kotoko than the board chairman in the current structure, apart from the owner of the team. Many shows will be to my case, same way there, if I talk about the especially when you are mentioning as a book. So I'm thinking that audio Nibabontina, non-case either the board secretary or the management of the club, or mobile internal discussion. Say board chairman say onim ho hwe onka ho hwe onye involver Kotoko would have come out with a release saying say sade no ehroda sem amanfo ntumu enye omu na ye they are not involved no massa atwa so aka show general public ne say asem no omu njane sa nemum ombeko so ayenhwemu. But it looks like the institution Kotoko is unconcerned, and the board chairman as an individual, as a person, and they fighting this case as his person. But it's about Kotoko as an institution is being alleged to be paying bribe to influence games. Now it adds to the suspicion out there, and they say unity is not there. So the board meeting now, almost everybody Tuesday, no, even long overdue. It's long overdue.
Good morning, Kessben Sports. I'm Augustine from Drobo. Please tell my boss, Mr. Champo, that I like him so much. Okay.
I like you too, Augustine.
and also, I don't know. Sergio, you see that Sribu and the rest are enemies for Asante Kotoko. Oh, how can you say that? What do they want from the club? They do these things for their selfish interests. Those who wish Asante Kotoko's downfall will know no peace in their entire life. Why do you want to play with our hearts? The annoying thing is that they contribute nothing to the club, but rather pull the team down, fire burn them. Hey, Majesty na nasa diwe etsu asayaba. And the game, I drew so semi bao. Now, I'm saying subium. Sir Michael Insia, Micklin Una. And your birthday. It is Mr. Tony Sack for Bar Modiba. It was a special day, Maomopa. And a birthday. And a happy birthday. Micklin. They say I can't crumble.
say you confuse mu test no mu test me yemfa ntwam tem famo anopay me say yantiasem de former Brekuma Arsenal player and they when you no
more can once no
bobo anopay omuso susu obi abobo na fa nipa nachi o kwa akofa
hiva
tafu park no de o case nche wonom no
and if only na ehwe no TV
on that park no the pass wonom ne deno ye Joshua Free Joshua Free omo bobo now omo confuse no ne confuse de ko Brekum Chelsea ni ade omo bo anopay ya omo so susu obi sei osusu nwi o kwa akofa na fa gina ekoto wonom yenso man pay our media to see the Beneza watching on the caution. It's so sad. Okay. Sorry, I have to bring in at this time.
We know those behind the tape purported to be Asante Kotoko's board chairman attempting to bribe referees through the Nakoka and Perusha. I can confidently say that the management of Asante Kotoko is behind it. Also proven is saying the reason is that okay, till now none of them have made a statement requesting the police or the FA to investigate. The sad thing is this. The sad thing in this is after the tape was out, your sister stations your sister station gave Cerebral time. Message WhatsApp. Anyway,
yeah, but WhatsApp is making very important we say. In time can say, when's the last meeting was say, "Basa egu Asante Kotoko Football Club." You must be concerned. You must be concerned. When we mention you must be concerned. Say indeed, there's a game before me Kotoko. Somebody is trying to bribe referee from Asante Kotoko within that. Then you must be concerned. Okay. Oh no, you shouldn't sit unconcerned.
The reason,
important.
Okay. The sad thing in this is after the tape was out, your sister stations that championed and gave Cerebral time have kept quiet. God is watching them all. My condolences to Akwesi Fred, Bekwai NPP organizer, and Reverend Emmanuel George Asamoah of Victory Charismatic Chapel. They are all observing 1 week of their mothers in Bekwai, Bauro, respectively, Wachapa, and they came. The Simon with my way.
No more question, my friend, but because of time, to them, I mean, come as him.
Okay. And Kobusa, work of you would have come as a
Mukitobi. And Chimukitobi, I'm
okay. Go ahead.
Fred Okache say, F, arrangement. And say you are transiting players from under 20, under 23, local blaster to the blaster. But blaster listening by and surprisingly, than Ladi out. Now, me what is the reason?
Listen, just will be any permanent position in team. Team not any for what form no more from. Take us a transitioner and just said, "Nam saying you are there into perpetuity." So, about how say 7 brothers, and I'm very frail. So, an identity.
And I'm saying number 1 goalkeeper and Richard Ofori was not.
No, until your chance to quit. And then they quite friendly match. Maybe I could do the World Cup qualifiers. Any brother,
Momentos, yes, dominance of form, but now can form myself. And again to us. Form and for them the friend.
Maka for myself.
Young next one.
Black Stars.
And the game. What form?
Number 1.
Form then came.
Andy. Young next one.
Okay. So you got our board meeting here long overdue. Osheniema Akoso from the start of the season DBC now. And then some Akoso within the club. The level of divisions, the issues, Akoso suspicions are Akoso within the club. Now we expect to say and season ne be wie na Kotoko the first team obey expect to say leaders ebe call for a meeting. Number resolve issues are Akoso. No match as a coach akwa kasa derby. Mpani focus on kofa players about the players on kofa ba and shiny. For assistant coach to say players on nyina 4 players but and the quality omo betimi abokotoko team no. So that alone called for a meeting. Into one I was saying them pennyful share in term normal find a way and near my course was season my uncle year on find a solution to that. How are they going to sign players? Because minimum second players be didn't come up. But sika omudi room for those players and so I and simple floor. All these things will come from the board. Intinia expect say and kabiti ya koso da. But say do a yes and pennyful to say on Tuesday omadia tum say niema akoso nyina na omokọ akohia na omatimi discuss all these issues on board so the bear kotoko betimi afa ne ntoma pafra ene teams na wo outside Ghana no be push for quality players yati say Kwame Peprako Orlando Paris Rashid Mohammed Ensoko Egypt yati say Molu Salifu Soko Egypt Benjamin Benaboati Soko Egypt into at least all these stars are more performing in the Ghana Premier League. You expect some cases in the big teams in Ghana no ebekwa form amamakwakusia can do. All these players no travel outside Ghana. And again, certain free players almost more they so has to focus take advantage of that and they are signing all these players. And only say enema catch for Kotoko. And I think the meeting almost scheduled on Tuesday say almost try to solve the situation and raise an amount of money for transfers. Say do you pay Kotoko will need certain individuals at certain department. So almost percent less in almost delegate dia. Almost be here quality in certain department and so quality no sika and as a Joe Deto. Again, is Barreto coming back because no akwa say Kotoko ni coach wa couldn't come or no so many coach wa kasa wi or no said this is the coach coming on board. All these things Barreto akati akam so be san baba so mo be terminating the contract so no abeto asom say you I feel some penny phone share so solutions ni na on betimi afa no I board meeting ase
ideally say America be a management report akodi board secretary ni yi mu kra bi e ka circulate kakra dem board members amoma ya abreast with it and some be kra meeting I then akoso I know the request was made of the management to submit their report. But I don't know how quick an access I could have that.
Elite Tom Vanko. As a man who can.
BBA lines 05515 sorry 05514444933 with me afre na also watch wadwen nyambo awia ne abawe to so e de amamo. Hello.
Laka.
Amoni na tsai.
Oba dia ha. Ne hoya pa na me a papa ona bo odes ne college team. Na ne ma me aka ba bi me akokwa anti ma ne akọ de shedin. Tajo. Mabo juma na ye kan ne se ma se asante kotoko. Oyi na atoasi omumu a omo kuno. Asofo ku de ebinim enti draw na ba out na ye be call Africa no. Yini na nya kambo mu se ya ebitimi ako enkoden ako eliminate akode Champions League na abe Ghana na Ghana so enya for slot seju asempa itiawa me da o mama
yeda wasipa kufeje mo mama for calls
so biaba so there
obiaba so na ede
Wycliffe no see atozu Thursday professionals na beba so ende maso kofijuma na be kick off for mama part astro tefnos
oh okay
ende so ya wada ya no mo Thursday special.
Hello
Sadio.
Yes, good morning.
Sadio, we need your farmers and specific attacker. Yeah, come talk as good me now to the aba and players na kokotoko to kokotoko support akwa 3 oyem. Ona wo come say otumso o say tutu and who ya there. But you say na and some of na wate yeah and they are very fine. Kokotoko support akwa 3 oyem. Go. Mambo juma yangu for Islamu. Ya make can say kuma sa san kokotoko sensem. Ya be say support thing na akwa 3 oyem. Otie the fans say national chairman Christopher Damanya and the team no ekana then na no ye hu say ye enye chairman say what you say anya ayam piapo enye jako what you say it is say na be ya kotoko be content and play na na second and the full program e tell radio what you say na be ya kotoko ye be the content now to folk now to folk the team player ti ko fo ti kapre kwa munidi ka munidi not to go for the say you not to go for that team ke ko relegation I'm not friend just come question na me o me tie no afi o for you o talk come on ka be bet you come
okay e ti ankrafo nyina enfansia na enfa ba mienu bi enka ho there's been 14 years I've been listening to you for 14 years. I just want to meet you one day and greet you. I like your show, Keke. Okay, greetings to Achi Clement Dotte Prof Asankregwa and Adiwe and so free every. Hello
Joe.
So good morning.
Good morning. Hello.
Yes, sir. Mpa Johana Basui.
Me pa choya chas.
How ka free na yentio.
Yo me ka free. Jachi Pramso.
It's your boss.
You are not paid the Quasemi Yamianim adding. Yet, no. Intimina. Kukra said, Yamukra intimate. Oma Yemen, I won't lie. Sabed crowd. For your own timid. Musumu family, the Amber Faswa.
Then about soon to me, Sabi won't go who cry. Antony, you.
Na dia ben ko ina make
o kotoko oyo
kotoko na sem na make we nya I die now ati mdam ko dem ko ana dia cha
okay
that come no
you and so no ya de besi ha na akwasipoku yokwa eye twineboa ya enua twineboa oto kente ni papa Kofuni ne pa e da friend eja kwesi Monday na ye no eba so e wo Akotia line e wo Nana Naira Power opposite Naira Power e be 19 steps
Naira Power
that is ye ne eba so twinebo no to kete de papa e eja kwesi di kofi mu man nyina enko na brand no of amun ya grokra o
we are on this Saturday na edu
yes
me dey school 7 no man Saturday
and the tribu e ba be jaw na bibia kama why Michelle mususu fam hello
yes Sadio
yes sir
me mama iku my boy Juma Eric na me frafiko no
okay Eric us kakra bi
yes me nim kakra bi mutam na so but kakra me pese me kan se me hu ne se Kumasi de wo Kumasi na okakoto kwasem a to da bia no why careful yen supporters ene mu sentwefo nyina ba no krimi nyame anim board we adi kotokofo hwamo no madi yen na otumfo se tutun so hwamo si big time o madi hwamo because nema kwan mu fa so kra kotoko so mu ni o hawa o mudi makotokofo power santima mu titiri a aka no mu yen nko ma jai dada omo di personal omo hu ehwe we afumi we ayami say no mo yi otumfo ankasa odi adwuma no ma omo na si nchen yen kotoko supporters yakuma editim na chi omo di etu nchen se kotoko be koso se nkoso emfa omo ho te komo hwe sa ne ma we ameki nchen asabe nko mo gya ne ma ne guatiri no mama kroye aba omo ntema ma mo boa ma kotoko atime peja ade na mo kita kotoko sa omo hwe income aya ne ba kuma se kotoko peja omo hwe amanfo adwuma se na si peja fa nyomu ye no omu nyai ne bedumri bi no yan krokro wo mu biom yan krokro wo mu biom so ma dwuma no be ya omu nya biom a omu nya dwuma no to odom ko omu ba bi na nanam penipa no mu fatim ni ma no na yakoma nto yem ne omu ye no omu kum nipa
omu da se pa mrena so nsema kan nyina no em se kotoko I discuss here grade ka kra bi o ba college ni nyina obi se sabe ne yire kro ntimi nko no nam de koso kotoko serious na I na worry
sometimes we feel
also to be na so grade akọ
yeah but this is serious
it's true
what's going on asante kotoko and some no so so e de besia amali baba dan kambare baba to so na awia no mensa e besa de foforo abrem ye de masipa nyakopon shiro bia no sane mo hia bi no mensa kram